Welcome back to another live stream on D-Train Games. As usual, give me just a second, let me get set up. We've got some very exciting news today, guys, with the reveal of the Great One Mule Deer. I'm so excited for it. In 1 second, let me get things set up. What's up, Colton? Yep, you're first, man. I knew what you were saying. What's up, buddy? Congratulations on your bear, man. What fur type was it? What's up, Reed? You don't know if you can stay long? That's fine. We'll be streaming for quite a while today, just like we did last night. So, if you ain't able to make it right now, maybe you'll be able to join us later. I am planning on staying live for quite a while this evening. Glacier 1, let's go, man. No, you were first? No, I don't think you were. Alright, let's see. Now, guys, last time on our stream, Reed, you might remember this, but Brittany wanted me to come to Sunder Baton, and we ended up finding a level 5 goose. I don't exactly know where or when to hunt for them, but we are going to try to find that goose and get a diamond goose, because I don't have one yet. So, that's what we're going to do first, guys. We're going to go goose hunting. See if we can't find the diamond goose, and then we might move to another map and do some big game hunting afterwards. Let's see. Need to get my free roaming stuff though first. Let's see. Let's actually do my alternative, and I'll just pick everything. Give me 1 second, guys. So, well, I don't know. Let's see, lures. Let's see, gray lag, where's it at? Canada. Gray lag. That'll work. That should be good enough, I'm pretty sure. There we go. What's up, Luke? What's going on, guys? Hope my family's doing good. We're doing alright. I'll know more tomorrow. But guys, like I said, it is pretty personal stuff, so I'm not gonna give away any details about it or anything. But it's going okay. Let me see. I'm doing pretty good, Luke. Doing pretty good, man. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna go over here to Sunder Baton real quick, and before I ask you, does any of you guys do goose hunting, and do you guys know, like, I think we saw the level 5 goose flying over this pond. Do they drink in water, guys, or are they just mainly field animals? Like, I don't hunt for goose normally, but there is a level 5 on my map, and I want to see if I can get him. But I'm just not entirely sure what time they feed or anything. Does any of you guys goose hunt or anything, and can tell me what time I need to look for them? And also, do they swim in the water? I need to know that too, so that way I know if I need to go to a pond. They're field animals only? Okay. Do you know what time they feed? Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna minimize the stream and get my Call of the Wild companion app open. Let me actually look. It'll tell me what I need to look for. Give me 1 second. Need Sunder Baton, gray lag. So it looks like they sleep a majority of the day. They only feed between 5 and 6. So I'm really not entirely sure where they would be. What's up, Brittany? Welcome to the stream. When will the multiplayer stream be? So I put a poll out on my channel. I'm really not sure if it's gonna happen anymore at the moment. Like I said, just go read the poll if you haven't already. I don't really feel like talking about it anymore because we talked about it quite a bit on stream yesterday. So I'm just wanting to play today. But the poll is on my channel, and it'll tell you why I'm not sure if it's going to be happening or not. But we are currently looking for that level 5 goose, by the way. Let me see here, guys. I keep thinking I'm gonna have to grab something. So what I might do, guys, is I think that what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to take the 22 with me, but I'm going to get rid of my bow for now. There we go. And I think what I'm going to do is see if I can put a shotgun in here instead. I've never tried using a shotgun here, but I'll see if it'll work. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I can carry the shotgun. Okay, that's good. Now I just need to find the 16 gauge bird shot. I ain't gonna save anything because I'm, yeah. Yeah, I guess all we're gonna be able to do, guys, is just go around Thunder Baton and see if we can find this goose, because if they're field animals only, then I really can't set up for them in, like, near water or anything. So... need my shotgun scope. There we go. Oh man, let me see. Catch back up with everybody. With the autocaller and decoys, they'll land in their home zones, I believe. Okay, that's good to know. I just don't have the space for it right now, and honestly, I don't know anything about the map, so I really don't know where to look for them. All I know is that it was really early in the morning, guys, if this is anything, and I don't hunt gray-lag goose, so if any of you guys do, you can try to teach me here a little bit. But what was going on is that during our last stream, Brittany, who's currently in the chat, she wanted me to come to Thunder Baton and try to find a tiger. So about 6 o'clock in the morning, I was running around this direction, and the geese flew over this pond, and they kept on coming like this direction. And in that group, there was a level 5. So, and I don't have a level 5 goose just yet, or at least I don't have a diamond goose, to my knowledge. But I was just going to free hunt anyways today, my guys, so it's still going to work out either way. But I'm hoping I'll at least find the goose while we're out here. I figured I'll just do some searching, see if we can't find some good trophies since the map hasn't been discovered. Stuff like that. Like I said, the goose is something that I'm hoping to run into, but I'm not like hunting it, if that makes sense. Like, I would love to find it in these fields, try to figure out where that goose was, but it's not like the reason for my hunt today. Yeah, guys, Colton did get his get his 7th Great One bear, so we got something to celebrate right off the bat. Also, guys, for those of you who don't know, you guys can tell me I told you so if you wanted to, but yes, the Great One is been officially confirmed as the mule deer. It is my most desired of the medium game deer species, so I'm extremely psyched for it, and I will be grinding for that on the new map as long as it's a good grinding map, guys. So, and that's what I'm going to be going for first. And if I love the mule deer enough, it might even become my favorite Great One. You never know. Because the whitetails don't have any fur colors. So if these have like special fur colors, it's probably going to take my top from my favorite Great One in the game. Because I absolutely just love muleys. I think the only thing that can top a mule deer is a Great One elk at this point. Also, guys, if you haven't already, make sure that you guys hit the like button for me so we can possibly have other people find my channel today. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, guys, in the comment in the poll today, you guys did vote that you wanted to see me just search some more undiscovered maps. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna kind of hang out. I'm gonna talk to you guys in chat, and we're just gonna try to find some cool trophies. And then maybe later tonight, if I get tired of playing this game, we might do some Way of the Hunter or some other stuff. Just depends. What's up, Lilith? I've seen that you've been grinding your head off here lately. I've been meaning to stop by your streams and say hey, but I've been busy. But it's good to see that you made it to the stream. Glad you're doing well. How's your grind going, by the way, with Black Bear? Have you been seeing any good trophies yet? What I might do, guys, now that I think about it, what I might do is actually reset time to be like tiger drink time, and then check the area down here at that point, because these geese were swimming, that's so funny. These goose were flying over top of me, around them a lot. Forgive me, guys, I'm a little bit scatterbrained today. They were here around tiger drink time, so I might need to go to tiger time and just do some tiger hunting and hope that I run into them that way, maybe. Because they were flying around this area real early in the morning, so that might be what I need to do. I'll probably go ahead and do that. I'll probably set it to the time that I saw them, and hopefully they're still in the same area. I don't know what I'm doing in that for. Try 6 o'clock. 6:15 is fine. You're at 883. That's not bad, Lilith. You're nearly at 1,000. Like I tell everybody, whenever you hit 1,000, you pretty much can tell yourself that that it could be at any point at that point. What I'm gonna do, guys, real quick, I think I've made up my mind on how to handle this. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm actually going to switch my loadout. So I'm gonna go to my big game grind loadout, so that way I have all my rifles and stuff. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see what all I can carry in this. If I can carry everything with the ARs and stuff, then I should be able to carry all my stuff and still have the stuff for geese. So give me 1 second. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this, guys. And I'm getting lost again. I don't know what's going on. Where is the shotguns? There you go. Kuzo. 16 bird. Lures. I think we might be able to do this. Whoop, need gray lag. Oh, these are all gray lags. Well, never mind then. That's good. Good to know. Good to go. Alright, guys, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to go around the area that I saw them flying in, and we're just going to put out the decoy and just see what we can find. Yeah, Colton, it gets a little bit long counting everything. That's one of the reasons why I don't really count my great ones anymore. I mean, I will be whenever I'm doing the first on everything like you do, but I totally get what you're saying too, man. Alright, so I'm going to go down here to this house, because they were somewhere in this area. What's up, Zero? Welcome to the stream. Just now saw that you were here. Now, guys, like I said, I really don't know what I'm doing. And it might help if I had my scope on me. But yeah, I'm for anybody who might be jumping into the stream, there is a level 5 goose that's on this map, and I'm trying to find it. That's pretty much the only reason I'm on Thunder Baton, but I might stay actually on here for a while. I haven't really checked out this map. As you guys can see, a lot of it is still untouched. So I might hunt on this map for a little bit. What was I doing? I came here to get something shot, so that's what I was doing. Oh, I can't carry that. Okay. So let me go to lures then. I'll take out the 9 there. Can I do it now? Yes, I can. Okay, good. There we go. We didn't need all the decoys anyways. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. Also, Jason, if you're new to the channel, I don't know if you are or not. Are you new to the channel? I've had a few Jasons stop by in the past. Are you new or are you just returning? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where to place these guys. Because like I said, I was just running, and the geese were like somewhere in this area. So I mean, like I really don't know where to put my stuff or where to hunt for them. I'd like to find a place that's kind of flat, though. I don't really want any of this tall grass, because if the geese land on the ground, obviously I want to be able to see it. Jason, I do appreciate your help, by the way, man. I don't know if I've told you that or not, but I'm not really like a goose hunter or anything. I'm not really a small game hunter even. But I do I do opportunistic hunting. So if I find like a diamond or a rare, obviously I go after it, and that's what we're kind of doing. Your fallow ground has been annoying recently. What's going on with it, man? Mine's been going pretty good overall. I just kind of wanted to take a break from grinding today, even though we might still grind at some point. Like I said, today's just a generic hunting day today, guys. We're not doing like one specific thing all day. Just right now, I kind of feel like free roaming, so we might free roam for a while, and then if I change my mind and decide to grind later, we might switch to grinding. I'm just kind of just playing as I feel today. Okay, Jason, sounds good. Um, are you subscribed to the channel, Jason? That's what I was kind of asking you. Have you subscribed yet, or are you mostly a lurker? Super inconsistent, and you're at least 22,000 kills in. Well, that's interesting. So if it's inconsistent like that, Luke, it could mean that a great one could be trying to spawn in. I mean, that is a possibility. So I'd keep your head up in that case. But I'm I don't know, but without being there, watching them and seeing how they're behaving, I'm not entirely sure what you're meaning by inconsistent. If you can give me a little bit of idea of what you're meaning by they're inconsistent, I can try to help you a little bit more. I mean, this is nice and open. Again, guys, I might be doing this totally wrong. I just know that these geese, like, flew over top of me around this area. So, we're just going to plant a lot of goose decoys. And then I'm going to let the caller play for a little bit, and if nothing shows up, we'll just move on. Jason, you can try to help me out here, though, man. If what I'm doing is, like, just completely and utterly wrong, just let me know. Well, nope, I'm hearing geese. Okay, I'm hearing geese. They're right there. That was quick. Okay, Jason, sounds good. I appreciate your support, man. I was just wanting to make sure, because if you hadn't subscribed yet, then I was just going to give you my usual stuff I give the new people. But since you've been here already, there's no point in me doing that for you. I need to get in a better place to lay down. I can't see much right here. Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to try my best to move over here. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It's not him. Some respawns are taking way longer than normal. Yeah, so that either means that a great one is trying to spawn, you are killing your animals too quickly before you return to the zones. Like you're shooting them, and then within like a 5 minute IRL time frame, you're already back to that zone. What I would recommend you doing, Luke, is shoot out all your zones, but make sure that whenever you do your time reset, make sure that you are if you're doing main menu resets, make sure that you let it sit for a few minutes. Make sure there's no more loading icons before you go back to your map. If you don't do main menu resets, then you want to make sure that your very first zone you ever hunted, you want to make sure that it's at least 5 to 10 minutes since you've been to that place in real life. Like you really want to take your time when grinding. So that's about the best way I can tell you to try to fix that, because that's the only two reasons it could be doing that: is it's trying to spawn in something to your map, or and it's struggling with it, or it is something that is. I'm sorry guys, I'm getting a little distracted today. I'm trying to hunt and talk at the same time. Or it just means that you're killing them too quickly and you're getting back to the zones without giving them enough time to respawn. Dude, get over here. It's 3, 3, 2. Alright, Luke. Sounds good, man. Come on, show me the level 5. I'm not very big on goose hunting, but I want this trophy. I don't have a level 5 to my name just yet, so that would be nice if I could get him. I'm just not sure which one of these groups are his group. There's a deer all the way down there. Yeah, it's none of these. Yeah, it wasn't any of these guys. What's up, Outdoor Craziness? No, I do not have early access, unfortunately. So we're actually on Sunder Baton. We're looking at some of my maps that have not been discovered. I'm mostly a grinder, and I've mostly been grinding for great ones. So I still have a few maps that I just haven't really touched, and this is one of them. During our last stream, we discovered that I had a level 5 goose on the map. So we're currently around the same area trying to find him. Also, welcome to the stream. Make yourself at home. Talk about whatever you want to in chat. Just make sure that it's family friendly. I have over 3,200 hours in the game, and I'm one of every great one except for the whitetail, which I have 2 of. I also do not have the fox, black bear, or tar, just simply because I'm not interested in it. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. There's also some very educated people in chat. But I appreciate you being here. And as always, if you enjoy yourself today, make sure you hit the like button for me, and subscribe if you want to. It's good to have you. Let's see. I don't know where these geese are. I know it was earlier in the day, too. Rude. Guys, I'm not sure where I need to go or what I need to do here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There it is. Guys, I found it. I found him. There he is, guys. Level 5. We got him. Gotta keep my eyes on him. Guys, I won't be able to look at chat for a minute. I'm gonna keep my eyes on this goose. I do not have a diamond goose yet, as I mostly hunt big game, so gotta keep an eye on him. Thank you, Outdoor Craziness. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your support. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers as soon as possible so we can do memberships and stuff like that. So if you think you might have any friends or anything that might like my content, I would appreciate their support as well, if you think they might like being here. Let's see. Yeah, guys, what I might do, I just kind of feel like free hunting today, because that's what I like doing off stream anyways most of the time. I do love grinding, but I like to take a break. What I'm thinking I might do is get this goose, and then I think I'll put everything back, and I think that I might just keep looking for some tigers and stuff for a little while. Because most of my map, like I said, has not really been discovered. Whoop. How far is he? That ain't him. We got him. Let's go. Oh, that was good. I did not have time for the shotgun there. Hang on a second. I forgot to turn on the fox bang. Let's see. Is he going to make diamond? He is a diamond. Let's go. My first gray leg goose diamond. We came back and got him, Brittany. If you're still in the chat, I don't know if you are or not, but Brittany wanted me to come here last stream and try to get some tigers, and we saw this guy fly over top of us, and we came back and got him. Let's go. All right, guys, back to what I like doing most, which is big game hunting. But I do not pass up on a diamond potential or a rare if I ever find them. Whew, there we go. Falcon Call the Wild, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Just like I told Outdoor Craziness, make yourself at home and chat. Just make sure it's just talk about whatever you want to. Just make sure it's family friendly. I do have over 3,000 hours, 3,200 hours in the game. One of every great one, except for the whitetail, which I have 2 of. And obviously, if you have a good time here today, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for me. If you want to be able to play with me in the future, every 3 weeks we do multiplayer streams where if you're on PlayStation, we all play together. I am planning on doing at least one of these streams before the new map launches. So you might want to subscribe for that as well. But it's good to have you. Glad to see you able to make it. Let's see. Once I find all my zones, what do I do next? Outdoor, what are you currently doing? Are you just hunting or are you grinding? Let's see, I should have 10 and 10. 10. 9. Okay, so am I missing one here? No, okay, so this was the decoy I had 9 of. Somewhere on one of my maps I left a goose decoy, and I don't know where it's at. Let me see. Yeah, I left a 10th on this one. Oh, I left 10ths all over the place here. We did a multiplayer stream that one time. Alright guys, let me go put my stuff back up and we'll do some other hunting for a little bit. You're doing whitetail outdoor? One more piece of information from you and I can try to help you. What map are you on? So you're doing whitetail, you're grinding, and I also need to know what map you're on. Well, I guess if you found all your zones, I really don't need to worry about what map. You can tell me still if you want to, but where you've already found all the zones, you should be fine. So, once you find all your zones, if you're wanting to do herd management, what you want to do then is you want to find about 10 to 13 zones that you want to get the great one out of. Let me actually get out of this real quick. So that way you can hear me, that way this music ain't going to play over top of us. Give me 1 second. Let me get out of the house, guys, and I'll try to help you outdoor. Give me 1 second. I don't want this music playing. I'm actually thinking about removing the music, but I kind of like it in a way. Okay, so outdoor, what I was saying is you want to find you about 12 to 13 zones I'm sorry. I do have ADHD, and I'm being tested for autism, guys, so ignore me if you guys hear me stutter like this or anything. It's just part of it. But what you want to do at this part outdoor is that you want to find about 12 to 13 zones that you want to get the great one out of. On these zones, you want to make sure that they're only level 2s that have actual antlers. If they have little bitty antlers that are horizontal, you can leave them on other zones. So, which that's going to confuse you. Let me start over. Main zones that you want the great one out of, make sure they're level 2s and 3s only. On the zones that you don't want the great one out of, you want them to be only level 1s or tiny level 2s that have a minimum score estimate in the 120s. Usually, if I see a minimum score estimate of 129 or 128 and the antler that he has actually wraps around a little bit, I'll go ahead and shoot it. I like the antlers to be, I like it to be a little level 1, or I like the antlers where they're flat looking, like where they're horizontal on both sides, where they have no curve to them. As long as the antlers have no curve and they're horizontal and your minimum estimate is like in the 120s below 129, then that's actually a pretty good buck to leave in those zones. And what that does is that over time, where you have all these little deer on your map on the zones you're not hunting for the great one on, it will force your zones, your favorite zones, to spawn bigger bucks, and therefore you'll have bigger chances at diamonds and super rares. And a lot of people believe it even helps your chances with great ones. So that's where you would go from here. Is you're going to pick about 12 to 13 zones where you want your grind to happen at, if you have that many places to hunt. Make those only level 2s and level 3s. Once you get them to be that way, go around to the rest of your map, and you can set up a grind this way. Like, you can actually grind the zones you don't want the great one out of, and actually sit there and grind those zones until they become the level 1s or tiny level 2s. Whenever that happens, sacrifice that zone now that it's done, and then move it to another zone that you're wanting to herd manage. And then just keep doing your rotations that way. So I do a reverse grind. I do a herd management grind first, where I try to get everything to be little, and then once I got all my pawns managed down, I will then actually move my stuff to my main zones and start my actual grind. So, and that has actually bagged me some great ones before. I've gotten great ones before I've actually started grinding before, so it does happen. How do you get all your other zones to have level 1s, small level 2s and 1s? You just keep shooting them. If you have a level 3 that appears on your map, leave it. Because if you have any diamonds that spawn your map or diamond potentials, so like bucks that have their highest estimates that go over 250 to 5, then that means that those bucks will help the game force the other ones to be smaller. So if you get any big level 3s, you can actually leave them alone on your main zones or wherever you want to leave them, and that will actually help the other animals be convinced to be level 1s and 2s because you got a big deer on your map. So basically, to put it this way, the more big deer that are on your map, the more little deer has to be made in order to compensate for it. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to get a majority of your map to be little deer, so that way the few zones that you're actually grinding for the great one in will only spawn big deer. I hope all that made sense, but that's kind of what herd management is. Now, guys, I meant to clip the hunt with the gray lag goose, but I totally forgot to. So unfortunately, I'm not. I don't. I've lost that. I mean, I could record the whole thing if I wanted to, but that'd be a lot of editing, and it's just for one trophy. So I'm probably going to leave it be. But if we find anything more spectacular, guys, I'll try to turn it into a short or something. Let's see. Sorry to backtrack again, guys. I'm going to try to do some tiger hunting for a little bit, see if I can't find any tigers. And then I'm probably going to work my way up to the mountaintops and see what I can find up there. Dude, you just got a super rare? What was he? What species, what color, and what was his rank? Dude, congratulations if you got one, buddy. Oh, I don't have my bow on me. I forgot that I took my bow out. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to go back and get my bow and arrow. I love bow hunting and opportunities if I get a chance to do a bow. So give me 1 second. Oh, it is in here. I just didn't have it equipped for some reason. Well, that's interesting. I'll put the 420 in here for now. If we end up with another animal trying to come after us or something, we'll switch it back up again. Well, actually, let me put the big arrow in there because we are going after tigers, and I want to make sure that I'll be prepared if we get a tiger. An albino fallow? It's a 270? Oh, dude, what a smoker. Let's go. Dude, what a trophy. Congratulations, guys. Guys, put a W in chat for Call of the Wild. That is amazing, man. W in chat for Falcon. Let's go, guys. Super rare on the ground. The one trophy I still do not have. I have gold rares, and I have a few, and I have a bunch of like big rares, but I don't have a single super rare in 3,200 hours. That has been the one trophy that's eluded me the most. I've got great ones, I've got diamonds, I've got everything you could ask for except for a super rare. That's the only thing that I've never been able to get lucky enough to get. Ah, that's a treat. You're shaking so bad. He's got buck fever and he's not even hunting for bucks. Oh, man. I've been there before, though. Only with great ones, but I know what you're talking about. Also, guys, I see there's quite a bit of people in chat today. Make sure that you guys hit the like button for me if you haven't already. The more likes that are hit, guys, the more people that can find my channel. Every time you guys hit the like button, it shares my stream 50 times around YouTube. So your like buttons are extremely important, guys. Also, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already to have chances to play with me in the future. And to also be able to help support the channel and show that you like the content I provide for you all. I would really appreciate all your support, guys. Let's see. Hope we can find some tigers in here. I don't know. I just feel like hunting Thunder Baton. I don't really hunt it very often, so I figured I'd give it a shot today. Yeah, Falcon, just take your time. If you haven't shot the deer yet, just remember, wait for an opportunity where you know you can hit the vitals. Do not rush it. Use a rifle if you have to. You don't need to make it flashy. Super rares, I do not do risky shots, period. I make sure it's straight to the lungs, if I had one. So just make sure you take your time. My dog just teleported in. You can if you want to outdoor, but you don't have to. So, for this instance, let's say you got the diamond in an area that you didn't want the great one out of. Which is like, oh, tiger. We got a tiger. What's up, buddy? Yep, we got a tiger, guys. Let's go. That was first water zone. First zone we check, got a tiger in it. Let's go. But yeah, so if it's a zone that's outside of your main zone, then it's your choice in this case. So if you don't want him in that zone, if you'd rather see him in your main zones, just go ahead and shoot him. But if you do leave him, it will force your deer on your map to be smaller quicker. So in my opinion, I would leave him. I would actually leave him, and then once most of your zones are level 1s, then shoot him. That's what I would do, personally. Nothing up there too special. What's up, Raven? Welcome back to the stream. We're just doing some tiger hunting on Thunder Baton. We're going to have a little bit of fun tonight. So instead of grinding, I'm just going to go across different maps, and as I feel like doing them, and we're just going to do some free hunting and check and see if I can find any trophies, because I've got a lot of maps that I have not discovered, and you can get like initial spawn diamonds and rares of that by not hunting these maps when you first get them. So Thunder Baton is one of them I haven't searched very much. So we're over here trying to see if we can't find some rare tigers and other things. But it's nice to have you. Glad to see you. Make sure you hit the like button for me if you want to, so that way other people have a chance to find me this evening. But it's really good to have you, Raven. We did shoot a tiger, by the way. We're actually getting ready to track it. So, okay, so this did not save my colors. Give me 1 second, guys. There is a bug going around right now, guys, where sometimes the maps just refuse to remember what your colors are if you ever change the tracking colors. But I got it back. There he is. It was a heart shot. Let's go, Falcon. Let's go. There's our gold tiger, guys. Gold orange tiger. Brittany, if you're in chat, we finally got a tiger for you. Alrighty. I'm going to make my way right up here, guys. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an outpost, but we're going to follow the river until we get about horizontal with that. Taxied instantly. I think you meant taxed, but I get you entirely. That's awesome, man. Congratulations on your super rare, buddy. Like I said, I'm hoping one of these days I get a super rare. If I do, it'll be my biggest flip out of all time because I've played this game since launch, and I've over 3,200 hours of nothing but grinding with herd management and everything, and never once have I got a super rare. It just hasn't came to me. So the day that I get a super rare, guys, I'll be flipping out a lot harder than I would for any of my great ones. Oh, okay, Jason. Nice to hear from you, buddy. And it's not a problem. I'm always very friendly with everybody. This is genuinely how I am in real life, and it's what you'll always get. But yeah, it's good to have you in the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Also, make sure that your mom has your notifications turned on because as long as everything plays out okay this weekend, I am planning on doing a stream where you guys can come in and hunt with me if you're on PlayStation. I don't know what day it's going to be or if it's going to happen. It just depends on what's going on this weekend, but we'll see. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything, man, I know you're kind of a beginner to the game, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the chat. I'll do the best that I can to answer you, and if I don't, then there's plenty of educated people in the chat that'll help. Just wanted you to know how to do a whitetail grind, because I'm going to whitetail grind after I do a meal grind? Were you trying to say teal? I don't think you're grinding for hot dogs and hamburgers. I think you meant teal grinds, but I'm not entirely sure. But that's totally fine, man. Like I said, I will be making guides in the future too, guys. As a lot of you know, once the ski ridge, all of the stuff has died down and the hype for it is gone, I'm going to be starting to do some guides for you all. So those are coming, guys. Every great one that I've gotten, I will do a guide for it. But in the meantime, I don't mind answering questions, and I'll help you guys any way I can. You just want to know how to do it? That's what I'm here for, man. That's what I'm here for, Outdoor. I love answering questions. I love teaching people, so don't bother me a bit. My mom's actually a teacher in real life, so I guess that's where I get it from. Falcon, I don't give that out, unfortunately. I don't friend anybody directly to my PlayStation where I'm trying to be a content creator. I'm trying to watch out for my privacy. So I don't friend anybody directly to my PlayStation. In the future, however, if I decide to open up a Discord, I will add you guys on there, though. And you can send me pictures and videos that way. But no, I don't friend anybody directly to my PlayStation. You have 4 true super trolls though. That is actually not bad. I've been trolled by diamonds before, but again, the closest thing to a super rare I've even seen is a gold rare. That is I've hunted many hours in this game, grinded so many different animals, and used full herd management on all of them. And never once have I got a super rare. It's just weird. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting a diamond rare to spawn in for me, but I guess they ain't called super rares for nothing. How do people play with you? So the way that works, is that what I do is that I'll open up one of my multiplayer maps. So like, say that if we wanted to hunt on Thunder Baton, what I would do is I would go to the multiplayer tab, I would create a game, and I would make my map public to the world. And basically, the way that it works is that you guys will have to be here at the start of the stream or just whenever you can get in. I will give you guys a countdown from 10. So if any of you guys know how to look up stats for nerds on on YouTube, and you know how far behind of me you are, you can actually be watching for my thing to go live. So I'll count down from 10, and then once I hit 0, my map will be available to everybody in the world, and you guys can just jump in and play with me. So that's how it works. It's a public thing. I don't invite people to my map. I just open it up, and it's first come and first serve. I've got a lot of new subscribers this way. I've had people that's discovered my channel this way because they never knew, because they thought it was so cool to be playing with me and stuff like that. So that's how it works. I just open up a public server. And during these streams, it's usually about 6 hours, and we usually go across 3 different maps. So we do 2 hours on 3 different maps usually. Because where I'm mainly a grinder, and from where a lot of my maps have not been discovered because of it, that's the reason why I decided to do that as part of my channel. I know someday all my maps are eventually going to be discovered, and there is not going to be anything new on there to discover. But I mean, it's still fun to get on there and hunt together. You never know what's going to take the place of something you just shot. So this will be a thing on my channel pretty much forever. We do it about once every 3 weeks. We'll open up my maps and let you guys play with me. The only super rare you have is an albino diamond brown bear. If it's an albino brown bear, I've actually always just called them polar bears. And the reason for that is because I love hunting on Medved. So in my opinion, if you get a albino bear on Medved, then I consider that a polar bear. I know it's not literally a polar bear, but I call them that because it's like the closest thing you're going to get on the game. Guys, are tigers on the right side, by the way? For anybody who's hunted tigers, are they up in this area, or are they only, like, down here in the bottom? Like, can they be in the middle of the map, too, or are they just all down here? Like I said, I am a little bit new to the map. I know a lot about it, but I'm new to hunting it, if that makes sense. I'm looking for my equipment. There it is. Four-wheeler, please. You're going to go watch the early access? Sounds good, man. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid any of the streams. So I'm definitely going to be watching Scarecrow and Flinter's videos for it, but I'm probably not going to watch the live streams because I don't want the whole map in general to be ruined for me. But at the same time, I will watch the videos. But I totally understand, man. I hope you have a good time. I'll be streaming for quite a while tonight, so if you want to come back and join us, you can. Yeah, I'm excited too, Raven. Well, sorry, Jason. I'm probably going to keep calling you Raven just because that's the name that's in front of me, so I'm going to try, so hopefully that doesn't bother you. But where you're Raven in chat, I'm probably just going to keep calling you Raven. But know that I know you're not actually your mom, okay? I'm just going to call you by your mom's name because that's what's in chat. Roughly the bottom third? Okay. Well, the way I used to do it is that I'd basically, like, look at this flag, and I would go all the way across the map, and then everything, like, from here down is the way that I used to hunt tigers. But I don't know if I was too high or too low, or if I was just right. So that's what I was asking. You don't really care? Okay, I appreciate you, Raven. Like I said, it's just easier on me to try to call you that because it's what the name shows in chat. It just makes it to where I'm not going to get confused. But I appreciate you. You excited for the new map? Dude, I'm ready to be on it. I'm ready to be on it, Raven. I really am. I'm going to be good. Now, guys, listen. If this map, which I think it is because I've just about what I've seen on it, I think it's going to be such an open and like long-range map from where there's like big rivers and stuff and a lot of ponds, and they're like open ponds, it looks like. I really think this is going to be a mecca for grinding. And if this is a very good grinding map, guys, I am going to be going for all 5 species. So, Colton, if you're in the chat, yes, you will see a black bear grind on the new map, but only on the new map if it's a good bear grinding map. I don't know when that'll come, Colton. I know you're excited for that, But the only reason I would even be thinking about doing a bear grind on there is because I like the idea of the snow on the bears' backs and stuff like that. I think that just the cool addition of snow being on the animals is enough to make me want to hunt certain species. And like I said, the black bear was a species that I was open to grinding. It's just it was a tough grind, and that's the reason why I didn't really go for it. But if this new map makes the bear grinding much easier, then I'll probably end up doing a bear grind, along with the other four species. So I'll be grinding on that map for quite a while, guys, if it turns out to be a really good map for grinders. I don't know if Colton's still in the chat or not, but he'd flip his wig if he heard me say that. No Tigger here. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm just not really feeling this map. I'm going to go ahead and move over to another map. What do you guys want to see me hunt for? Anybody who's in chat, do you guys have a certain thing you'd like to see me hunt for? I will tell you that the only thing I can grind right now is pheasants and fallow deer, because my other grinds got messed up after my last great ones. But is there anything you guys want to send me hunt for, or any particular map you want to send me hunt on? I know that my Quattro Colinas map has not been touched, period, so I've been really wanting to hunt on there and see what kind of red deer are on there, which is what I was thinking about doing. But if you guys would like to see me do something different, let me know. You can finally get revenge on the beavers that destroyed your deer stands. I'm actually going to do a video and during streams. My plan is that I'm literally going to find every single beaver zone and destroy them. Like, I'm literally going to destroy every single beaver zone that I find at the start of the game. just for all the stuff they've done to me. And also where I'm basically going to be grinding for bigger animals. I'm not too worried about destroying their zones anyways. But yeah, that's literally my plan, is I'm going to shoot every single one of them suckers. I'm thinking that most people are watching Scarecrow and Flinter and all them right now because they are doing early access to the new map. So, for everybody who's currently sitting here hanging out with me and stuff, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me. I know that the early access is exciting and everybody wants to watch those streams, but I really appreciate you guys for being here and entertaining me during these times. And like I said, guys, we're going to do a very long stream on Tuesday. Whenever the map launches, guys, I'm pretty much going to be grinding all day on that thing. So, or not grinding, but playing on it. I might start a grind if I'm able to discover most of the zones, but I'm going to spend most of the day going through every single species that I'm going to grind for and locating all their zones. So, and looking and seeing if I have any initial spawn trophies. That's at least my plan. Planning on finding all the outposts and finding out where all my animals are drinking at. Do I go hunting in real life, Raven? Yes, I do. However, the only thing here in Kentucky that I can hunt for really is turkeys, squirrels, and deer. So that's all I've ever really been able to hunt. I went on one elk hunt in my life here in Kentucky, but unfortunately we didn't find anything. We never had anything even talk to us or anything. It was just unfortunately a very empty trip. But yes, I've hunted all my life. I've also fished all my life. I'm a big hunting and fishing person. I've caught some big stripers, some big walleyes in my lifetime, some big bluegills, bass, crappie. I've only got one big buck to my name in my life, and he scores about a one. I think the guy said it's scoring between 148 to a 153. So it's like a really nice trophy, and he's a big 8-point with full velvet and 11-inch brow tines, so he's a monster. But yeah, he's been my only big buck I've killed. The rest of my life, all of them have been small or medium sized. So the biggest buck I've killed is the one I just mentioned to you. He's an 8 pointer, and he's a full velvet, and I killed him with a bow and just got lucky with a shot. I shot him in the liver. I was shaking like a leaf, and I'd actually shot him 2 years prior, but I made a really bad shot on that. I made a bad shot on him that year as well, and we never found him. We just lost the blood, and we never found him. And then 3 years later, I killed a buck that I thought was like dramatically identical to him, and he had a scar right where my arrow had hit him a couple years prior. So it turned out to be the same buck. And like I said, he would score anywhere from 147, I believe the taxidermist said, to about 155. So for an 8 pointer, he was really big. He had a lot of mass to him. He had big 11-inch brow tines on him. He was pretty. My biggest turkey I ever killed was a turkey that probably weighed about 22 pounds. He had 11.5-inch beard. He had one spur that was 2 inches and one spur that was 3.5. Okay. Well, you know what? Lay down. Lay down, honey. There you go. There we go. That is why I carry a bow with me. That way if I get charged by anything like that, I can just shoot the bow and it doesn't spook anything. My biggest fish that I've ever caught, though, I didn't get to that. So I have actually 2 of those. My biggest, like size-wise, that I've ever caught was a striper. He was 34 inches and about 14 pounds, give or take, maybe about 16 pounds. He was huge. My biggest largemouth I ever caught was 8 pounds, and he went about 20 inches, give or take, 21 inches. He had a big old belly on him. But sadly, we had nobody to taxidermize the thing, and it took us 4 years to find somebody, and by then it had shrunk, so I lost the fish. And then I have a walleye that's mounted on the wall here at home, and he's 28 inches and 7 pounds. And he has a largemouth body to him. He doesn't, instead of having a big like bulked up belly like most walleyes have, his belly like symmetrically comes from his mouth all the way to his tail. But the funny story is that he was actually a rare color when I caught him. And my taxidermist at the time tried telling me that I needed to leave him alone because he was a melanistic of a walleye. Whenever I caught this walleye, he had a jet black back, he had a dark gray body, and then he had like an off-white belly. And I thought he was really ugly. It was back in 2005, so I was just a little kid, and I didn't know any better. And I told him, no, I wanted it to be the colors of a walleye because it was ugly. So I ended up destroying a trophy because I thought I was too young to understand what a rare color was. But yeah, he was a melanistic walleye when I caught him. Mine's a monster 8-pointer getting taxed now, shot with a 308. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I've killed multiple bucks and does in my lifetime. Right now I'm 17 for 17 with a crossbow. I decided to retire the bow and arrow because it just simply made my anxiety too high, and I didn't want to keep wounding animals. I wanted to actually kill them. So yeah, I retired the bow and arrow, and now I'm mostly a crossbow and rifle hunter. But that's awesome, man. You're an avid IRL hunter. Biggest whitetail you killed is a 10-point, and ironically hunt squirrels regularly. That's actually not a bad thing. I love squirrel hunting. It's just been a while since I've been there. Yours is a 70-pound flathead and a 60-pound blue cat. Dude, that is amazing. But the biggest catfish my dad caught, I think, was like a 35-pound flathead. He was like 35 or 40. That thing was a beast. But dude, that's amazing, dude. Those are monsters. Congrats on those cats, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, I have nothing to compare with that. My biggest catfish I ever caught was a 15-pound channel cat. That's been my biggest catfish. But no, I actually found an albino squirrel one year too, and unfortunately I was never able to kill it. I use a corn barrel on private property in order to hunt here on my farm, and I was being visited by an albino squirrel for the entire bow season. And whenever the fall came and rifle and shotgun season came back in for squirrels, I decided that I was going to put a really big effort into the hunting back there and trying to find this albino. Never saw it again. It's like the thing knew that squirrel season was coming or something, because by the time I was finally able to hunt for him, he was just gone. But it was a completely white squirrel. He was a really little guy, but he was completely white. and I was wanting to do a full body mount of him if I was able to kill him. Luckily, I still have his pictures. I was able to take pictures of him from my tree stand, but that's all I got to prove that I saw him. Yeah, it really does, Zero. It does. He was not that big of a squirrel, so size wise, he wasn't really impressive, but he was completely white. Like he was a very very beautiful animal. No, why are you fleeing? Why, dude? Why? Luckily, he got stopped by a tree. That helps. I'm glad he got stopped by that tree. Also, guys, if anybody's wondering how I got this loadout, this is what I call the ultimate loadout in Call of the Wild. It allows you to get every single class covered in the game and still allow you to have the collar, first aid, sin eliminator, and your bow. And the only way you guys can have this loadout is by getting the perk that's called Pack Mule. And if you're and also having a waist a fanny pack. If you have a fanny pack and the Pack Mule perk, it allows you to have three rifles, the 243 pistol, and your bow and arrow, and there's still enough room in order for these three. So for anybody wondering how to get this loadout, you have to have that perk along with the fanny pack, and that's how you're able to get this many weapons in your weapon wheel. You seen a melanistic squirrel and didn't get to shoot him? Yeah, I've never seen a melanistic, but I've seen pictures of them. I heard here around the area I live, they say that they mostly take place. You can mostly find them like in urban areas, like in the cities around Lexington and stuff. Which I don't live anywhere near Lexington, but like that's kind of like where I've heard is that any of the rural areas. Apparently, there's a lot of black squirrels here in Kentucky. Whether you're in Western Kentucky or in Bowling Green or which I don't think that's Western, but you get my point. Like I've heard that there's actually quite a bit of them in the state. But the albino, that's the only albino squirrel I ever saw. Had the same thing happen with the black squirrel, yeah. Yeah, I would love to do a quote unquote multi mount in real life. If I was ever able to find that albino squirrel and then also get a black one to put with it, I would love that. Hey guys, if you guys tiger hunt, let me know in the chat down below. When does their drink times end? I can never remember. I know that it starts at like 5, I think it's like 4 to 8 if I'm not mistaken, but I can't really remember. If you guys hunt tigers, let me know in the chat below when the drink zone ends. Because I'm not planning on staying on this map very much longer. I just wanted to check out the river on this side. So I'm probably going to go down here and then walk back to about right here. And then I'm probably going to change maps and hunt for other species. What's up, Mr. Star Wars? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Zero, so that's my point. Is a lot of people say that the black squirrels really like hanging out around cities. Like, that's what they say, is around like, suburbs and cities is, like, the best places to find mellas. And people don't really know why, but they really enjoy that environment, apparently. Have I ever met Kendall Gray? Okay, so it ends at 7? Alright, thank you, Zero. I'm gonna go ahead and reset time then. Have I ever met Kendall Gray? No. I know that he lives in the same state, at least I think that's what people's told me. But no, I've never met him. Nor am I subscribed to his channel. I think he does really great work, and I do watch his stuff ever so often, but for some reason, it's just not really my style. Like, I don't dislike anything he does. I think he's an incredible YouTuber. I think he does really great work. Just for some reason, it's just like, I'm more of a video game watcher on YouTube. So if it's not really video game related, I don't really watch it too much. And his video games that he plays, from where he's not like Scarecrow Flincher level of Call of the Wild play and stuff like that, I just don't really watch much of his stuff. But he's really, really good. Like, I would support him left and right. He's very good at what he does. It's just not something I myself would want to subscribe to. But no, I've never met him. Although that would be cool, though. I would be able to recognize him, so if I ever saw him, I would know who he was. Alright guys, we're going to do one more run down this river. I'm probably going to stop about right here where this area is. And then after this, I'm going to change maps, guys. So, just letting y'all know, I got a waypoint. We're going to check for some more tigers, and if we don't see anything, we're going to go ahead and call it on this map for the day, and then move to another map. I think I'm just going to stay on this side. Have I got any trophies, Mr. Star Wars? Yes, we got a diamond goose. Around the start of the channel, last stream, if you were watching our last stream, or you were here during our last stream, we did find a level 5 gray lag goose on the map, and we were able to track him down and get him today. So that's been our only trophy. We also got a level 7, we also killed a level 7 tiger, and we just got done killing a black buck a minute ago. That just happened to be a good shot, so I took out a black buck. We're just tiger hunting at the moment on Thunder Baton. We're about to switch maps, though. I'm going to go to this marker I've got way over there. This waypoint I've got marked over there. And once we get to that section, we're going to change maps. I think I'm going to go to Parque Fernando and do some mule deer hunting in order to get my mind set for mule deer. Because I still got some of that map that hasn't been discovered for the muleys, so I'm thinking I might go and check them out. Also, guys, it has been a little while since I've said so if any of you guys are having fun being here today and you haven't already, make sure that you guys hit that like button for me. The more like buttons that is hit, the more that people can find my channel. Every like button that is hit, guys, is 50 shares through YouTube, so it's the easiest way for me to attract people to the channel. So please make sure that you help support the channel by hitting that button. Also, subscribe and turn on notifications if you guys are having fun, so that way you'll be here for any content I drop in all my streams, as I'm mainly a streamer for Call of the Wild. And then also in the future, if you have PlayStation, we also do multiplayer streams once every 3 weeks where you guys can actually come in and hunt with me. So if you guys want an opportunity to do that, make sure that you guys subscribe as well. I appreciate any of your all support. And also, as a side note, once we hit 500 subs, guys, I will be adding the first moderators to the channel. And once we've got 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours on the channel, I'm also going to be doing super chats, memberships, and stuff like that. So I really appreciate any support you guys can give. Oh, that's awesome, Raven. That's awesome. Yeah, I actually started hunting on my own whenever I think the first hunt I ever went on my own was whenever I was turkey hunting. And I don't remember much about it, but I do remember that that I did kill a turkey, and I was able to bring it back home. And through the confidence of the turkey hunt, I was then able to get the confidence to be able to do deer hunting on my own. But yeah, I've been turkey hunting most of my life. I call the turkeys using my own voice, so I don't use slate calls or anything unless they're just far away and I need the extra noise. And right now, I think out of the multiple turkeys I had chances to get, I think I'm 15 for 18 right now. I think there's only been 3 birds in the past like 6-7 years that I wasn't able to kill out of the ones that showed up. But yeah, it's a different feeling when you're by yourself, because you're so used to having somebody there with you, watching you and stuff like that, and then now you're just alone. But it teaches you so many things, hunting does. So like whenever you're hunting by yourself, it teaches you patience, discipline, because you'll end up getting bored. You'll end up just thinking nothing's going to happen. It's going to start getting really close to nighttime. By the way, do not leave your stand if you're hunting in the evenings. Do not leave your stand until you can no longer see. Once it's so dark to where you cannot aim, leave at that point. Because I have killed multiple bucks in my lifetime and multiple does right at the edge of dark to the point to where I was just able to see them. So make sure that you stay in there all the way until you're pretty much blind. But yeah, it's a different feeling. Guys, where are we going? I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Where do you guys want to see me hunt? The maps that we can hunt on right now, guys, is Africa. We've got Quattro Carolinas, which has not been touched at all. We have got Parque Fernando. If you guys want to go mule deer hunting, I can go mule deer hunting on Parque. The left side and the top part of that map has not been discovered. And then we also got Silver Ridge Peaks, which also I can hunt for mule deer, as it's not been discovered very much. And then we've also got Rancho and Layton. Is there anywhere else in here, guys, you want to see me hunt? Star Wars wants me to do Emerald Coast. I'm fine with that. I love Emerald Coast. So just anywhere, guys. It doesn't have to be any of the ones I just listed, by the way. I'm just giving you guys options. But Star Wars says Emerald Coast. Does anybody else want me to go somewhere else on the game? Like I said, the only maps that have not really been discovered right now that I'm really in the mood for is Silver Ridge Peaks, Cuatro Carolinas, Parque Fernando in Africa. Those are pretty much untouched except in certain areas. But I'm also open to go to Yukon if you guys want me to go to Yukon and look for caribou and moose. Yeah, it really is, Zero. It's a very, very different feeling. You're used to having somebody there, and you're used to like waiting to see if they get to watch you shoot this animal because it's going to be so impressive, and you get to show it off to the person, and they were there to enjoy the moment with you. And then now all of a sudden it's just you, and it's like you're going to have that memory. It's a little bit lonely at times, honestly, but it pays off in the long run because it's less scent in the woods, and you're able to just kind of have your own time away from everything. So it's pretty relaxing too. Jason says, you guys are all doing a little bit different. Someone says Emerald Coast. Someone says Yukon Valley. Jason wants Silver Ridge Peaks. He's going to be in a different box blind, but still in the same area. Yeah, okay. So he's not like leaving. He's not like leaving you entirely by yourself. Then, yeah, I've done. That's the way my dad did me. Whenever he was trying to get me used to being on my own, he was still hunting with me, just at a different place. But yeah, I get that. That's fine. I tell you what, guys. I don't know when the stream is going to end. I'm at least going to be live for another 3 or 4 hours, is my guess. So what I'll probably do. Let me see. I'm going to pick the one that I think that I'm most in the mood for. Emerald Coast, guys, is not really a map I was really wanting to hunt on tonight because Emerald Coast has been discovered like crazy. I've hunted that map to death, so I'm really not really wanting to touch it. So I'm going to say no to Emerald Coast, Mr. Star Wars, just because I know there's nothing on there for me to discover. Yukon Valley, I know that one, the top portion of the map in the center has not been discovered for moose or reindeer at all, but everything else has pretty well been discovered. Um, And then Silver Ridge Peaks is also mostly untouched in most areas. So, guys, I'm gonna put it down to this. It's gonna be either one of these three, okay? Cuatro Carolinas, Silver Ridge Peaks, or Yukon Valley. And I'll go ahead and I'm gonna tell you, and you go ahead and just pick between those three, guys. Whichever one I see the most in the chat, that's where we'll go. And we'll do this again later tonight, so it's not just going to be just now. This is just for now, guys. Later on tonight, I will choose another map, and we'll go somewhere else as well, too. But for now, out of those three. Star Wars says SRP. Jason, I know you're SRP, so we'll go SRP for now, guys. We'll do some Silver Ridge Peaks for a little while, and then here in about another hour or two, we might switch it up again. Do you guys want me to do elk or mule deer? I'm fine with either one. I'm in the mood for both. So what do you, and then like I said, most of the map has still not been touched, guys. So what do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see Rocky Mountain elk or do you guys want to see muleys? Raven, what I'll probably do is I'll probably do Silver Ridge for about an hour or two, and then I'll switch to Quattro. I'll probably end the stream tonight on Quattro. Because that map is completely undiscovered. There's nothing on that map that I've looked at. And I really want to check my red deer population on there because I love red deer, and if I can get any kind of like initial spawn reds, I'll take them. I probably won't tax them just because I have so many of them already, but I still love hunting them. And then we might switch it over and do some like mouflon and stuff like that. So we'll see. Muleys, all right, guys, we'll go mule deer. Let's see. 1500 to 1800. We'll do 16. Let's see, which pawns have I hunted for muleys? As you guys can see, it is literally a clean slate. So keep this in mind, guys. Cuatro Carolinas, SRP, both of those maps are pretty well untouched. So if we decide to do a multiplayer stream this weekend, guys, if you're wanting to find trophies, make sure you remember these maps. Because, like I said, a lot of these have not been touched. Until now. Bighorn sheep down there. It's a nice level 4. I might take that bighorn. I do like hunting some bighorn. I don't see the mule deer down here, guys, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this bighorn though. I do opportunistically hunt bighorn, so. Oh, there they are. It's just a solo zone though. It's just a doe, so I ain't gonna worry about that. Oh, there's one down here. Oh, it's just level 3. Okay, so there's nothing else that's as good as this one over here, so we're gonna take this one. No, don't turn. I cannot wait to see what the remodels of these look like. I've seen them in like the trailers and stuff, but I'm in like in game though. I'm excited. That should work. There we go. You got a monster diamond mule deer? That's awesome. I'm actually not sure if I have a diamond. I know I have some really, really big golds, and I think I may have one diamond muley, but I think that's about it. Like I said, I was really wanting to hold off on mule deer on the game until the great one came out, because I knew at some point they would have a great one muley. So I've been kind of just leaving my maps untouched for them. But I still hunted them if I found anything cool. Now, like I said, I'm not accustomed to like what the max score for mule deer is. So if any of you guys know what the max for a diamond muley is, let me know, because I'm gonna have to learn these things as I'm grinding them next week, guys, or whenever I get started on the mule deer grind. I'm gonna have to learn like what the max estimate for it is and stuff like that. So you guys will get to teach the YouTuber next week, or maybe even this week. Yeah, I hear you. I should have took the 4-wheeler, guys. Sorry I took the long route. I should have just drove my 4-wheeler around here, but it's too late now. I don't know, Raven. Part of me's thinking about just doing some muleys tonight or something. We'll play it. We'll play it by ear though. We'll see what I feel like in the next couple of hours. If we're still having fun on SRP, I may just stay here, or I might switch to Parquet and see what kind of mule deer on that one. I'm just kind of in the mood for muleys ever since they revealed the great one today, so we'll see though. We'll just have to play it by what I feel like. There we go. 136, not too bad. Little curly Q ram horns. Let's see. Where should I go from here? Let's see. Guys, do you guys want me to go up towards the top, or do you guys want me to work down towards the middle? Where should I go, guys? Do you want me to go upwards, or do you want me to go downwards? You got a diamond Rocky? That's awesome, man. I haven't got a diamond elk just yet. It is my favorite animal in North America, but I just haven't really been hunting them much on the game. Because I've been trying to focus on mainly on great ones. You want me to go up? Alright. I'll tell you what we'll do then, since we're wanting to go up. I think I'll go over here and grab this lookout point, and then I'll drop down here. There should be a house down here if I need to reset time by then. But I'm going to check out that pond, and then we'll check out all these. And then we'll see what time it is at that point. If we still have time, we'll drop back down and start working our way to the bottom. That'll work. Let me go get the 4-wheeler, though. I don't really feel like walking that distance. Your favorite gun is the new weapons pack 30-06. It destroys whitetail. It really does, but the 308 still does a really great job for me too. So I'm okay with the 308. But yeah, they're really good guns though. You want to step away and do something? I'll be back after a little while. Best of luck. Okay, no problem, man. Woo! So many rocks. Woohoo! Woo! Aw, if I would have landed that. No, come back, four-wheeler. If I would have landed that, that would have been amazing. It was not intentional, but if I would have landed that flip right there, that would have been so cool. A 240 estimate whitetail, but you ruined him. That would not have been a diamond. So you actually didn't ruin anything. Diamond whitetail is, I believe, a 255. I believe is a diamond whitetail. So if its maximum score was 240, that would not have been a diamond. So you actually did not ruin it. Unless you were trying to get the full score, which in that case, I'm sorry that he didn't get the full score, but. Yeah, I believe it's either 250 or 255. I always get the fallow deer and the whitetail mixed up because one of them is 255 and one of them is 250. And I can never remember which one is which.
Nice to sit down and have a bite to eat. I've spent days rationing food.
Hello?
But it's definitely not something I'd advise you to do if you can avoid it. Out in the backcountry,
hi?
You have to make sure you can fit enough into your backpack to keep you fed for the duration of your trip.
Okay. Appreciate it. I thought it was a collectible or something. It turned out to be some dude wanting to say hello. Don't know where that came from. Hi, though. Hope you're having a good day today, sir. Subscribe if you want to. Oh, man. I kill myself. Let's see. What's in it? What's here? A lookout point. What else, Daniel? Good grief. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, so the pond is down here. I don't know if I've discovered this pond. It looks like that I have. But I don't know if this was by other people whenever we did our multiplayer stream or not, so I'm still going to go take a look. But it looks like it may have been discovered already, but we'll see. Woohoo! Whee! He was just scared. You look like a great one. I had that happen to me whenever my last whitetail great one appeared. He was only 5 kills in. I was just discovering Mississippi, and I was just shooting. I was just going up the river and was just shooting the bucks on the opposing side. Just one buck out of every group, and the 5th buck that I shot came back as a great one. And whenever I saw him, I literally didn't even react. Like, I was actually in shock. It's on my channel if you haven't seen it. But if you go to the playlist that shows shorts, you can see that my reaction to whenever I saw him appear, I literally just froze because I didn't expect it at all. It was really funny. I'm hearing something. Hi. Goodbye. I mean, buddy, if you're gonna run out and get me a good shot like that, I mean, that's just too delicious. I can't handle that. Just running out in front of me. Lay down, son. Oh, dusky bear. Now I'm hearing something else. Oh, that's my dog. Duke, don't scare me like that. Heard these footsteps behind me. I thought something else was chasing me. It was just my dog. Oh. No bulls. Oh, there they are. Nothing too impressive, unfortunately. It was a 283, dude. That's huge, man. I think that the maximum for a diamond whitetail, though, if I'm not mistaken, hang on a second, let me think about that for just a minute. A diamond whitetail maximum is 274. If it's a 278, I haven't heard of a diamond going that high. So, you might want to check the stats and see if anybody's killed a deer that big that's a whitetail, because I thought the maximum score that a whitetail could be was 274. And the biggest whitetail that I have is 271. So, you might need to check on that. Unless I'm thinking of something else. Oh no, I'm thinking of a moose. Never mind. I'm thinking of a moose. Because the moose's biggest is 305 or 304. And then my biggest one is 301. Okay, so yeah, that's my fault. So yeah, you're good. Never mind. Forget what I said. Millie's there, but there wasn't nothing in that group, unfortunately. Just a little tiny level 3. Just Rockies and Black Bear. So this map actually has been pretty well touched. Guys, I'm just going to go ahead and let you all know. I'm looking at these pawns, and it looks like that most people did hunt my pawns during our multiplayer stream. So even though I haven't personally been here to discover these pawns, it does look like that my mule deer population has been heavily hunted. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to go ahead and change maps again. If you guys are okay with it, I think I'm going to go to Parquet. Because I know for a fact that I still have some pawns on Parque Fernando where my mule deer population has not been looked at. So I'm going to switch maps, guys, because I'm wanting to do some mule deer hunting, and that map's been touched pretty heavy, so, as far as mule deer is concerned. So I'm going to switch if you guys are okay with that. Alright. I left off here. And as you guys can see, there's only a few pawns that I've actually looked for. And these are red deer zones. Yeah, so all this is red deer. So we're going to go down here and we're going to check these pawns out for muleys. 275 is max for whitetail? Okay, good. So I know that now. I think that my biggest that I have is like a 273, I believe, for a whitetail. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look. Woo! Oh, that's a big boy. Well, that's a way to introduce yourself there, sir. That's a pretty muley. How you doing, buddy? I'm trying to get a better angle on him. Your diamond moose was killed because I was just running and gunning and saw one and drops. You should have seen your face. Gosh. That should, yeah, there we go. That's a long shot. What's that? Oh, it's an axis deer. Never heard an axis deer before. It's pretty muley though. Just see one. Yeah. Such tall grass. Can't see much at this angle. Pretty gold. We'll take that. 312 is diamond. Okay, I've got to start remembering that. If I'm going to be grinding for the mule deer, I got to start remembering that 312 is diamond. That's a puny sucker. Looks like she's a solo. Oh, that's a interesting buck. Okay, so there is a buck up here. But where? Oh, there he is. Eh. He tiny. I ain't gonna shoot that thing. We don't got time for you, sir. That guy's gonna be a toughie. Can I cross here? It looks thin. Nope. That's a very deep little pool here, apparently. Let me see. Where's the other places? I need to check this pond. We need to drive over here and check out these areas. Yeah, it's just red deer. Okay. So, yeah, I still don't got any mule deer areas. Yeah, so we got plenty of places to search on this map for muleys, guys. What time is drink time for elk? I believe they're in the morning. I believe they share drink time with black bear. You guys can correct me, but I'm pretty sure that it's like between, maybe it's a 4 to 8. I know it's early in the morning. I know I've seen elk at 6 o'clock. So it's an early morning drink time. Again, I haven't really hunted for them from where I've been doing great one grinds, but yeah, I do know that they're in the early morning hours. Yeah, it's not a problem. I don't care a bit. And if there's anybody in chat that can give Raven a definite, just go ahead and let him know. I'm pretty sure it's like the same thing as like Tiger's, whatever Tiger drink zone is, or at least around that area. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It is 4 to 8. Okay. So yeah, Raven, it's 4 to 8. I would recommend starting at about 5:30. If you're gonna be running around and not really driving around, I would recommend 5:30. And remember to get off your four-wheeler whenever you're at above 575 yards, because if you get to 500 yards, animals will spook. There's a puma up here somewhere. I will happily shoot a puma if I know where it is. Tiny whitetail, tiny mule deer. Oh, albino, dilute. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, we got a big rare. No! Dude, they're both diamond potentials too. 2 diamond potentials standing side by side. Are you kidding me? I know that the one on the left is not going to make diamond, but the one in the middle really has a good chance at it. We got a rare dilute, guys. Let's go. Where did this come from? I believe we smoked them both. I don't know, though. No, the other guy ran. I don't want to screw him up, so I'm not going to shoot, guys. So this is on this back side of this pond here, so I need to remember this. So he is in this zone, and they stand about right there. So what we're going to do, guys, since the other one has a very slight chance to make diamond, here in a minute, we're going to reset time, do a main menu reset after we hunt for a few minutes, and we're going to come back and see if we can't get the other one too. My gosh. And I am going to clip this and make this either a video or a short, guys. Because that's insane. A diamond potential standing with my biggest rare mule deer I've ever killed. That is amazing. You think you found a piebald elk? Let's go. I think it's like wait, did we just find rares at the same time, Raven? I think we did. I think you found your elk at the exact same time I found my mule deer. That's awesome. Thank you, Colton. I appreciate it. Colton, were you here earlier whenever I was talking about grinding what great ones I'm going to be grinding on the new map? Were you here for that? Okay, so Colton, I'm going to blow your mind, man. You are not going to want to believe me, but I'm being serious. Whenever I discover this new map, I'm going to be looking for all 5 Great One species that's going to be on the map. That is everything. Everything that has a Great One on that map, I'm going to look and see what their zones look like. And if the zones are good, and they're zones that I like doing, you will get to see me hunt for every single Great One that's on that map, including the black bear. So yes, and it's only for that map alone, though. If the black bear's map is terrible on there, I will not be hunting for it. But if as long as the grind on that map looks like it's something I can handle, I am going to be doing the black bear grind on the Ski Ridge. Again, it will be a little while first. I'm going to get all my other favorite species first. It will be the last Great One I go for. But I will go for it at some point. Oh, there we go. What? I missed the... Guys, I screwed him up. Somehow I got the spawn and I ruined him. He would have been a gold and he's going to end up being a silver. Oh, that is painful. I mean, I'm definitely still going to tax him because that's definitely my biggest dilute, I believe. Oh my gosh. That is gutting. No. It is real, Colton. It is real, man. It is real. I love the idea of having the snow on the black bears on the backs of the animals. That is the only reason I'm considering black bear, is because I would love to see a great one with snow on its back. So yes, a black bear will be a great one I'm going to go for on the new map, as long as it's a grind that's easy to take care of. Ooh, that's another big four. Another big four. Yours ain't a piebald? Oh, that's rough. But like I said, though, Colton, you'll have to be patient with me, though, man, because there's going to be 5 great ones on that map, and it's relying on 2 things. It's relying on how easy the bear grind is on that map, and it's also going to rely on how long it takes me to get the other great ones, because I am going to get all the other great ones first. The black bear will be my final grind I do for the species on that map. But yes, I would like to get a glacier off of a glacier map, if that makes sense. I would love to get a bear that has snow on its back. I think it'd be really pretty. What's up, Mr. Star Wars? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, man. We just killed a level 4 dilute mule deer, which means that I've killed now 3 dilutes off this one map. And yeah, we're having some. We had a pretty good trophy, and then we just now shot a diamond potential mule deer as well. And there's also another diamond potential on the map, which I'm gonna have to come back and hunt for in a little bit. So we're having good luck so far. But I did botch the dilute, though. I shot him a little bit too high and got his spine. Nope, he's going to make gold. 312. Why do I keep thinking these are diamond potentials? So, yeah, the other one was not a diamond potential, guys. I just now thought about that. The other one was not a diamond potential. I keep thinking that it's like that's 250, like the whitetails. So, overlook me, guys. We don't have to go after this other deer. It was not going to make diamond. Alright, that pretty much took the entire drink time up, so we're going to go ahead and reset time and do a main menu reset as well, guys. Oh, hang on, I have a text that I missed. Give me 1 second. Just 1 second, I'm just checking a text. Alright guys, let me go ahead and reset time, do my menu reset. Well, we're doing good so far today, guys. We got a diamond gray lag, and now we got a big level 4 dilute mule deer. So we got some animals to go back to the trophy lodge today, so that's pretty good. I am very happy with that. Let's see. I think I'll check the little pond first, since I know it's not going to be as time consuming. And then we'll go up there into the mountains and check out the other pond. Yeah, I know it's a Star Wars. You got here right in time to watch me get it, too. Gotta leg it the rest of the way, guys, or else I'll shoot at anything. Or I'll scare everything, if I don't, I mean. Yep, everything's reloaded. What's up, Outdoor? Welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well. Hang on 1 second, guys. Scarecrow got a leucistic wood bison, and also just got an albino mountain goat. Dude, that's awesome, man. I'm glad that he's getting some trophies while he's on the new map. That's crazy. Let me reset the stream, guys. Every time that I text somebody or anything, it can make my stream get laggy on my end. There we go. Oh, you got it. Oh, okay, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. I thought you meant Scarecrow got those rares. The albino mountain goat. I thought that was Scarecrow that got them. I just now read your text and realized you meant that you got them. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. But I've never been able to tell, like, the difference. I'm not really a mountain goat hunter, even. But I've never really been able to tell the difference between an albino and a regular mountain goat, because they're all white. So, how do you know if it's albino? Like, just for my own education. Because all of them are white anyway, so how would you be able to tell the difference? Yeah, I hear you. There you are. That's a pretty good buck. I gotta make sure there's nothing else here, though, before I shoot him. Don't want to miss out on a initial spawn diamond that might be in on the pond. That one's bigger anyways. Oh, okay. So the feet and then the hooves will be yeah, I know that hooves are feet, but I did not know they were pink. Like I said, I don't hunt mountain goats like at all unless it's something that looks like it could be a trophy. So I will keep that in mind because I had no idea. I'm gonna try the. Never mind. I mean, that felt good. I guess I'm gonna let him go. I don't know how I missed the vitals there. It felt like it was a good shot. Oh, I shot too high. Okay, so I've hit that deer a little. I've hit that deer either in the head or somewhere. I forgot to watch my zeroing, and I had my zeroing too high. Oh well, what can you do? I think it's the same way. If I'm not mistaken, Outdoor, but if you're hunting goats species, I think it's the same way, isn't it? Where their feet are also pink and their noses. I think I think I killed an albino goat once, but I didn't want to keep it because I just didn't really care too much for goats. But I'm pretty sure it's the same ideology, ain't it? Cougar. Alright, let's go check this other pond out, guys. Got a little bit of a drive ahead of us, but we're gonna go check it out anyway. I have 16 watching. Let's go. We broke a record, guys. My last record was 15. Let's go. Pro Gaming, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. What do I call a mule deer that's running away from me? If this is a joke, make sure that it's family friendly. But if it's not a joke, then I don't know. You'll have to tell me. But yeah, welcome to the stream, though. By the way, talk about whatever you want to in chat. Just make sure that it's family friendly. I have over 3,200 hours in the game, one of every great one except for the whitetail, which I have 2 of. I do not have the tar, the black bear, or the fox though, because I'm just not that interested in those great ones. I'm grinding for them. But feel free to ask any questions if you have questions or anything. There's also some very educated people in chat. It's really good to have you. Oh, that's a tree. Pro Gaming, I get what you're trying to say with that joke. I'm sorry, guys, I'm running into trees. I'm reading chat. Pro Gaming, I get what you're saying with that joke, and it would be funny. I think that you should change the beginning question, though. Instead of what do you call it, you should say what does a mule deer say? Then it would actually be a little bit funnier because it would make more sense. So whenever you tell that joke again to somebody, tell them what does a mule deer say when it's running away, and when someone says what, then you say have a great day, or have a great one day, however you want to word it. But I got your joke. That's pretty good. I like play on words and puns. Yeah, I've heard that one before, Raven. That one's a classic. Also, Pro Gaming, if you do enjoy Call of the Wild, Way of the Hunter, and you like playthroughs, storyline playthroughs, I do all of it here on the channel. So, if you want to hit the like button and help other people find my channel and subscribe so you can be here, I appreciate it. We also every 3 weeks, I also allow people onto my maps to hunt with me, as long as you're on PlayStation. So, if you enjoy that kind of stuff, make sure you subscribe for it. It'd be nice if I could actually drive good right now. Dude, I really hope they do an overhaul to these 4-wheelers. In real life, 4-wheelers would not be slipping and sliding like this. I'm glad they at least have a 4-wheeler, I guess. You wish you had Way of the Hunter. It's a really, really good game, but I think that the only reason it doesn't take my top spot of like my favorite hunting game is because I prefer the normal respawn system. I'm a patient hunter, but I'm not the most patient whenever it comes to wait for trophies to age up and grow older. That's the only thing about the game that I struggle with. I love every single thing else about the game. I think it's easily my second favorite hunting game in the whole world. But if it had like a normal respawn system where just whenever you shoot a deer, just a random size deer would take its place, I would like that a little bit better. And then depending on the genetics of the animals that you choose will depend on like the higher genetics respawns you get, rather than having to age them and like grow them. But other than that, I think the game is phenomenal. Pro Gaming's like, I'm gonna join this guy's stream just to tell jokes. I mean, who cares about Call of the Wild or what game he's playing? I just want to tell him the jokes. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man. What do you guys call it when you're hunting and all of a sudden have to go use the restroom? What do you call it when you're hunting and then all of a sudden you have to poop? The Call of the Wild. Oh, that's a tree. Oh, you're gonna hop off, Raven? Oh, that's totally fine, man. The next stream will be probably tomorrow, but like I said, there's something going on tomorrow, and it's going to, and depending on how that turns out, will depend on how the weekend goes. So TBD. As of right now, this may be my last stream on the weekend. But like I said, I'll keep you guys posted. It just depends on how tomorrow goes. But but as long as everything goes well, guys, I would definitely still be streaming next Tuesday, no matter what, since that's when the map is dropping. But the days between now and then will just depend on how tomorrow goes. And like I said, I'll keep you guys posted. What are you? You're big, but you're not nothing special. Nothing special. But if you're leaving though, Raven, it's been nice having you in the stream, buddy. I hope that you have a good night. If you don't come back later this evening. Like I said, I'll probably still be streaming for about another 2.5 hours. So right now it's just 7:30 my time, so I'm probably not going to stop until about 9 or 10, depending on how much fun I'm still having and what we're doing. Yeah, there ain't nothing there that's really that special. It's all on the trot too, so I ain't going to take that shot. Alright guys, it's been a while since I've given my pitch, so I'm going to go ahead and give it again. If you guys are lurking or are in chat and you guys are having a good time today, make sure that you guys hit the like button and subscribe for me. Every time you hit the like button, it shares my content 50 times around YouTube for every like button that's hit, so it's a dramatic help in helping people find my channel. Also, make sure that you guys subscribe, because at 500 subscribers, we're going to be adding a few moderators to the channel. And then once we get 500 subs and over 3,000 watch hours on the channel, I can then do memberships and super chats and stuff like that. So any of your all support would be greatly appreciated, guys. I would like this to become my career at some point in my future. Ooh, that's a... he's pretty, but he ain't as big as I first thought he was. Well, there ain't nothing here, guys. Like I said, I'm making sure that I spend my time wisely. So if there is nothing that I really want to shoot, guys, we're just not going to shoot it. Let's see, is this all red deer? It is all red deer. Nope, that's a mule deer down there. We'll go check this pond out, see if there's anything down here. My voice sounds really nice. Well, I'm glad that you love basking in the sound of my voice, Mr. Star Wars. I am glad that it soothes you and comforts you in all the most stressful parts of the day. Oh, man. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, guys, let me refresh my stream real quick. There we go. Yeah, guys, it's been a really good stream so far today. We've got a diamond gray lag, my very first goose that's ever been a diamond. And then we also got a level 4 dilute mule deer on this map, which made my third dilute mule deer I've got off this map since we first started trying to search it on multiplayer. So we're doing really good. Getting some good trophies today for sure. Although it would be nice if I could at least get one of these bucks to be a diamond or another rare. Okay, that deer is fleeing, sadly. Okay, so I've already got that zone down there discovered. So I'm guessing I already have been to this zone, guys, and that was the only mule deer zone on this pond. So, let's see. And then I came down here and didn't see anything down there, if I'm remembering correctly. Red deer, water buffalo. Oh, no, wait. This was whenever I did my water buffalo challenge. So, yeah, I don't think I have looked at this spot. So we may go down there and check it. Just texting again, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me refresh my stream again, guys. Like I said, every time that I text somebody, guys, my stream kind of flips out on me a little bit, where I'm doing it on, where I'm having to, sorry guys, I'm running out of breath. Where I'm running out of, where I'm having to use my phone to watch chat, whenever I have to leave my phone to go to my texting, app, and then go back to my stream, it causes my stream to get laggy, so I have to reset it. What's up, Quick Trap? Whoa! That was not the introduction I meant to give you, but welcome, man. Hope you're doing well. We've got a diamond level 4 dilute mule deer today, and we've got a diamond gray lag goose. So we're doing pretty good today. We're just free roaming some of my maps that have not been discovered and seeing what kind of trophies are in them. It's nice to see, man. Hope you're doing well. What is my favorite song? I don't have a favorite song because I like too many of them. I can name some of my favorite songs of some of my favorite bands, though. My favorite song by Metallica is Enter Sandman, along with well, I guess I can't really say. Well, no, One. One is my favorite Metallica song, followed closely by Enter Sandman and a lot of the Black Album and several other albums. I just love Metallica to death. My favorite songs by Linkin Park is Numb and Heavy as the Crown. My favorite songs by Bon Jovi is Living on a Prayer, Bad Medicine, You Go Love a Bad Name, and a few others. And then for Aerosmith, I love My Dude Looks Like a Lady, Come Together, even though it's a cover, Love in an Elevator. Let me see, there's a lot by them too. So I don't really have a favorite song, I just have like favorite songs Star Wars. Are we doing any multiplayer today on Parquet, or am I just solo? So today, I am just solo. But depending on what happens tomorrow will depend on what we're doing the rest of the weekend. Whether I'm streaming or not and what I'm doing if I decide to stream. So it just depends. We are going to do multiplayer. If we don't do anything this weekend, guys, I would like to at least do my next multiplayer stream on Monday before we do the Ski Ridge stream on Tuesday. So if we don't get to stream anymore this weekend, guys, I will do a multiplayer stream on Monday as long as everything works out. But it may only be for a few hours instead for like the full length, and I'm pretty sure I've just spooked off this entire pond. I forgot to watch how close I was getting. If there's nothing here, guys, then I just accidentally spooked everything off. That's not a bad song. I'm not a huge Nirvana fan, though. I do like a few of their songs, but I don't love any of them. Like, I don't really think there's any songs by Nirvana that I absolutely love, but I do like several of them. Yeah, Quick Trap, guys. Like I said, guys, if we don't get to do any more streams over the weekend, I'm going to try to do at least a mid-length stream on Monday to do wherever you guys can come in and hunt with me one last time before Ski Ridge. And then Tuesday, guys, I'm pretty much going to be streaming all day. So just from the time that I feel like starting the stream until I have to get off, I'm planning on at least being 6 hours, but it could be longer, just depending on how much fun we're having on the Ski Ridge and what's going on. Yeah, I'm staying solo today. I'm just not feeling much like juggling real people along with the chat today, but we'll see what the weekend holds. Okay, these are all does. We're just gonna walk up here, guys. I'm pretty sure that those does were already, like, nervous from the four-wheeler, because they spooked pretty quick. But we're going to take a look around the pond real quick and see if there's anything else here. I didn't see any bucks, nor did I hear the snort and wheeze of a buck. I heard the does snort wheezes. There they are. So they did have bucks with them, but they don't look like anything special. Yeah, there's nothing really impressive in that group. The guy in the back's okay, but he's just level 3. Alrighty then. Still worth a look, though. Let's see. We didn't even go up there, did we? Did we? Yeah, we did. Okay, we did go up there. Guys, we're going to take a little bit of a road trip. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on this road, guys, and we're going to go over here and check out, and I'm going to get this outpost over here. I'm sure there's one up here, but we're going to go check out these 4 ponds next, guys. Let's go back over here and get my 4-wheeler, and we'll just take a little bit of a road trip and go somewhere else. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just texting again. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be right back with you. I'll be right with you, guys. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm having to refresh my stream again. I have 380 subs. Let's go, guys. Let's get to 400, maybe even 500. Remember, guys, the quicker we get to 500, the quicker memberships and super chats and moderators can come to the channel. So, subscribe. You've had bad memories of parquet, really bad? I've had pretty good ones, but the way that I've discovered to hunt parquet is just focus the water. I mean, just focus mule deer and water buffalo and red deer. and usually you'll get pretty good memories. The other species, for some reason, tend to give a little bit of a harder time to hunt for them. I don't know exactly why, but they do. Oh, I know I can, but it's as a way to celebrate. And plus, right now, there's not that many people in chat, and I can usually handle the amount of people that's in there, because not a whole lot of people are talking to me. So I don't necessarily need the extra help at the moment. That's the reason why I'm not doing it anytime sooner, is because I just simply don't need the help at the moment. But as a thank you and as a way to celebrate 500, I'll be adding at least 2 or 3 people. And then we'll continue to add more the more people that join the channel. And start talking in chat. Again, I will hire moderators based on the need for them. Because you got to think too, if I just randomly start putting people as moderators, then everybody's going to want to be a moderator. And the thing about it is that if you're trying to make this into a business and actually make this into a career, everybody has to respect your authority. That this is, this is my game, it's my stream, and I'm going to play the games I want to play. I'm going to run my channel how I want to run it. I can't just bend over every time somebody's want me to do something. Every time somebody's want me to do something. I want to make sure that what I'm doing is what I want to do as well. So that's kind of the whole ideology behind why I'm doing this, my moderators that way. I'm choosing the moderators that have been here the longest, along with the ones who's the most helpful and the most seems to be the most consistent in my streams. I'm not going to name anybody, but I do already know who they're going to be. And some of you that know that you're OGs and have been here a long time and are thinking you might be a moderator, you could be correct. But you also have to know that you've been here you know that you have to be at most of my streams and mostly be here for the full duration of the streams. Or at least a whole lot of it. I don't expect my moderators to be here at every single stream and be here for the full duration. I'm going to let you guys have a life too, obviously. But I would like for you guys to at least be here most of the time. So that way, if there's any questions I can't answer, you guys can step in and answer them for me. And that way, if there's people that are not being good in chat, people that's cursing up storms or just being disrespectful, you guys will be able to step in and ban them or whatever you guys need to do as well. Well, I appreciate the feedback. I mean, like I said, I've been really doing my research and trying to make sure that if I ever do like a face cam or anything, that I'm going to be completely secure and stuff like that. Which again, guys, face cam is 50-50. I really don't know if I'll ever introduce it to the channel or not, but I think the thing that's going to determine if I do face cam or not is just going to be like if I'm like Scarecrow, where you guys are attuned to my voice and I'm gaining subscribers just from my voice alone, then I don't really see the need for a cam. But we might do it on special occasions where, like, if we're doing a horror game or something and I want you guys to see me getting scared, I'll probably bring it out at that time. Because to me, a horror game, I mean, it's fun if you have somebody that really can capture, like the emotion in their voice. But if you have somebody that's like, you can't really tell if they're scared or not unless you're looking at them, which I don't know how I would be, because I've never played a horror game other than Dead Space, and I wasn't really scared during Dead Space. So honestly, I think when I did the Dead Space remake on the channel, I think the only time that I actually got jump scared was at the very ending of the game when his wife jumped at him. Like, I literally jumped a mile high when that happened. In case you guys are wondering, I'm going to this lookout tower, so we're going to get this lookout tower, and then we're going to drive down and get whatever outpost is around, and then we'll hunt. Like I said, guys, we're going to do a little bit of a road trip here, so all I'm going to do is just drive for a minute. I'm going to find this outpost and the lookout point, and then we'll get back to doing some hunting. Thank you, Quick Trap. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, guys, I'm wanting to turn this into a career, and yeah, it's there's some stuff coming up in my future where if it gets approved, there's more than one reason as to why I want this to be my career. But until I know for sure I'm not gonna give that information out to the public. But I really want to do this. I'm passionate about it. I love being with you guys. I love being a YouTube streamer rather than a content like I love to create videos and stuff. Don't get me wrong. I love doing that stuff. But being here live streaming, talking to you guys directly for several hours a day, that is what I love. I love this. Like I said, guys, I love being quote unquote a content creator, but I'm more for doing it live than I am for doing anything. I just absolutely love being a what called wild and game streamer more than making videos and playthroughs. Even though I do love doing that as well. But yeah, guys, if I could ever make 100,000 on this channel and be able to make this my full-time career, it would be everything I ever wanted. And plus, you guys would be able to get a lot more streams per week, and you guys would be able to get a lot more content, because not only would I be encouraged to do more content, but also the fact that, that's how I would actually be able to make money off of it. So, and then of course, to give you guys more stuff to watch and hang out with me more often that way too. So. I think I'm going to take the dangerous approach. Just because I'm feeling lucky. My four-wheeler doesn't want to go, apparently. But you're going. Yeah, you're going, four-wheeler. We're going downhill. Let's go. Whee! Right! Left! Watch out for the bump! Woo! Yeah, my four-wheeler's like, no, I'm not going that fast. And I'm just like, yes, you are. I don't know if any of the other guys do this on Call of the Wild, but I love going downhill down there like these channels and like dodging trees and stuff. I actually really enjoy doing this. Woo! Alright, I believe I'll just let it stop there. Whew, what a rush. Hang on 1 second, guys. I got another text. I'll be right back with you guys. I'll be right with you guys. I'm just texting again. Alright, let me refresh the stream real quick, guys. Alrighty, let's see. Let me catch up with you all. You got a level 9 tiger? Oh, dude, nice. Let me know if it makes diamond quick trap. That's awesome. Oh, it was a dime. I just now saw that. I'm sorry. I just now saw you got a diamond. Let's go, man. Congratulations. That's awesome. What a good job on the diamond tiger. I don't have a diamond yet. That's awesome. I don't even have a rare yet. I've only got a mythical. That was the biggest tiger I've been able to find on Thunder Baton. Dang, Colton. 6 ducks, 1 shot. Let's go. W duck aim. Guys, I got a question for you in chat, and be honest with me, okay? Because I want to show you, I want to stream what you guys want to watch me stream, and I'm happy to do either or. But it is about 8 o'clock my time, and it's going to be dark here in about 30 minutes to an hour, and I was wanting to stream until about 10 or 11 my time. Would you guys be interested in seeing me play one of the Resident Evils once it gets nighttime? Or do you guys want me to stay with hunting games? I'm fine to do either way, guys, but it is going to be nighttime my time here in about 30 minutes to an hour. And if you guys wanted to hear me get scared tonight, I don't care a bit to do so. So, of course, I'd have to download the game, so we would have to still play hunting and stuff until it's finally downloaded. But I just wanted to put that out there for you guys if you're interested in watching me play Resident Evil. And it would either be Resident Evil 2 or it would be Resident Evil Biohazard, because I haven't played or beat either one of them, but I would like to. Colton's like immediately Resident Evil. Yeah, it's a pretty big tiger, Quick Trap. I ain't gonna lie to you, that's a big tiger. Congrats on that thing, man. He's a beast. I think there's a big buck standing behind. Oh no, that's just grass behind on the field. Never mind. I thought there was a big rat coming up over top of those deer, but it wasn't. You wouldn't mind? I have to go. Though because my son needs me. Have a good stream. Oh, you're totally fine, man. We'll still be streaming for a couple of hours if you make it back. But otherwise, it's been a pleasure having you. I hope you have a good night, man. Everybody else in stream, though, for those who are lurking and other things, if you guys just want to jump in real quick and just let me know what you guys want to see, just please let me know, because I want to make sure that I do what the majority of people want to see me do. So if you guys want to see me play some Resident Evil for the remainder of the stream, I will. Or if you guys want to me to stay on hunting games, I will keep hunting. So it's just whatever you guys want me doing. But I do need to know what the majority of you want to see, so that way I don't lose as many people. I don't know why these deer are still here. Oh, it's just 1807, that's why. Okay. Just thought about that. Alright. Let me back out. Let me refresh real quick. Alright, guys, so what I'm going to do, I understand there's some lurkers out there who may not want to talk, and that's totally okay. I totally understand. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to give it about another hour, guys. Right now it's 8 o'clock, so I'm going to hunt for another hour. And around 8:45 or so, I'll start downloading whichever Resident Evil that Colton wants to see me play. But if any of you guys want to pitch in and give your advice on things, please let me know. If you'd rather see me just hunt, do hunting games, I'll stick with it. But if you guys want to see me play a Resident Evil, it'll either be Resident Evil 2 Remake or it's going to be Resident Evil Biohazard. I am fine to play either or. It will not be a full playthrough, as I'm only going to stream it for a couple of hours, guys. But in October, you guys will get a full playthrough of the game. So, whichever one you guys want to see. But, yeah, guys, if anybody wants to give their feedback on what they want to see me do for the remainder of the night, please let me know. Because I want to make sure that I'm streaming what you guys want to see. Oh, I'm sure you do, Colton. I'm sure you do, man. Like I said, I'm probably going to do just like I did with everything else, where I'm probably going to be one and done. Just so that way I can say that I do have a great one bear. But, because I like all their fur types. So it's kind of like the pheasant, where I really don't care what I get. I'll be happy whatever it is. But... But I'm actually kind of glad I didn't get the sapphire because I had not actually looked at it. I thought it was just like a straight blue bird with like white feathers on its back. But whenever Flinter got his most recent sapphire, I realized it had a lot of green in it too, and it wasn't necessarily a pheasant that I thought it was. So I'm actually pretty happy that I got the Morganite because the sapphire I actually don't like it as much as the one that I got. So I don't know though, guys. I might just hunt. I'll see what I feel like in an hour. If I'm not really feeling like getting scared in an hour, I'll probably just skip out on it. It just depends. Well, I'll tell you what, Colton. What I'm gonna do actually instead, Colton, is I'm gonna give everybody about an hour or so and see if there's other people that joins chat. And what I'm gonna do is that if they don't want to see me play Resident Evil, or if there's not enough people showing me that they want to see that, I'll put it to a vote between Way of the Hunter and Resident Evil because I'm probably gonna want to play a different game after I'm here in about another hour, anyways. Call of the Wild, I'm still having fun with it, but I am getting to the point where I would just rather play something else for a while now. Yeah, I meant Garnet. I knew which one I was talking about. I just said the wrong name. Thank you for correcting me, though, man. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking. I was just thinking about Great One pheasants in general, and I guess the Morganite came out. One second, guys. Let me just double check, make sure I didn't miss any texts. Okay, no, I haven't missed anything. Alrighty. We already saw what was on this pond, so I think I'm gonna go over here and check out this little pond now. Whoa, don't go in the water. I need my four-wheeler. Come on. Come on, in real life you could do this easy. There you go. Good four-wheeler. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet at the moment, guys. Chat has gone quiet, so I'm just basically playing at the moment. I still give general commentary at times, or if I see anything that needs to that I want to react to, I'll get it. And I just realized that I forgot to clip the dilute mule deer, so that's 2 trophies now that I forgot to record. Oh dear. At least they weren't nothing overly impressive. At least it wasn't like a super rare or something. Plus, I've already got some dilutes anyway, so I guess that's okay. Well, ain't you the most puniest little deer that's walked out of the woods? Don't think there's anything too impressive on this pond. Yeah, nothing here. Unfortunate. I really don't want to hoof this, but I guess I'm going to have to. I tell you what, I'm getting kind of burnt out on Parquet and the mule deer. I'm actually going to go to Quattro, and I'm going to see if I'm going to go see about my red deer population. Speaking of deer, there's a deer across the road from me right now. I'm looking over. They're looking over at the neighbor's farm, and there's a doe running around in the field. That's kind of cool. Now, as you guys will see, this map is not touched at all. There's like nothing. There's been a couple little ponds here and there, but for a majority, there is like nothing here that has been touched. Just a few. So, with that being said, I am going to go and check on my red deer zones and see what there is here. Pretty sure that's the right time for reds. Yeah. A little bit early, but I'll take it. Yeah, we'll go see if we got any diamond or rare red deer to be able to add to the red deer lodge. I'm not entirely sure which ponds have red deer on them. It's been a long time since I set foot on this map. But I'm pretty sure they're pretty much all over. If I'm remembering it correctly. That's not what we're after. Dude, don't jump in the water like that. You scare me to death. Good grief. I am not wanting wild boar. I want red deer. I might be a little bit early. I thought it was 4 to 8, and it turned out to be 6 to 10, so... And I'm at 6:30, so I am a little bit earlier than I would like. I would actually prefer it to be about 7:30 instead of 6:30. But I may also not be on a pond where they are, so that could be a possibility too. This may not be a red deer pond. Yeah, if anybody has anything they want to talk to me about, feel free to comment down below. I'll be more than happy to talk to anybody or answer any questions if you guys want to entertain me a little bit. Otherwise, I hope that you guys are still enjoying the gameplay. As Forrest Gump says, that's about all I could say about that. Red deer are pretty much like chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. Antlers are kind of like shrimp legs. Sometimes they have multiple, and other times they just have a few. I don't know how they lose them like that, but maybe they're just born that way. Bubba would know. Tree stands are also like shrimp boats. Shrimp boats, you throw out big nets and the shrimps walk inside and you catch them. When you're doing deer hunting, you throw out a bunch of corn and deer come in that way too. Except you shoot the deer. I don't think there'd be much left of a shrimp if you shot one of them. I don't know how good my Forrest Gump imitation is. I used to be so good at it, but I haven't done it in a long time, and I feel that I'm really rusty with it. I think I got the tone down, but I need to work on the accent a little bit. It's been a while. Oh, man. This is not the pond that I thought it was. Where am I? I feel like it's one of those. I know that the red deer pond I'm thinking of, it might actually be one of these. I don't remember. Let me see what this one looks like. I know what I'm looking for, but I can't remember exactly. It's been on such a long time since I hunted red deer on this map, I can't remember exactly where to find them. My body's just telling me on the left, and that ain't enough. This is not... Okay, so I'm up in the mountains. So... I need to go lower. I think red deer are down lower, if I'm not mistaken. Like, low left middle of the map, if I'm remembering correctly. It's just been so long. Which way am I facing? Okay, so this is the direction to the pond. We'll check these out. I think I'm lower altitude now. I think I am. At least now we're at 7 o'clock, so I feel a little bit more confident now about finding red deer if they're going to be in their zones, but... Yeah, I still feel like that I'm just not quite in the right spot. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. It's the left side. Or no, excuse me, right side. It's the right side of the map, not the left. That's where I'm getting confused. So no, I know what I'm doing. I'm on the wrong end. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering it now. It's on the right side. I believe. I might be wrong, guys. Ignore me. I'm brainstorming. It's been about a year and a half since I've set foot on my Quattro map, so I know which pawns I'm looking for. Let me see. Am I Eureka? Okay, so it is this one. Okay. All right, now we're where I need to be. I was on the wrong side of the map. I was thinking it was on the left side, which they might still be on the left side, but I don't remember looking over there. Yeah, that's a red deer location. The hunting pressure, look like somebody hunted red deer on one side of this pond, so I'm going to go on this side and see what's over here. Before I reset my new game, this was one of the best ponds on the map, if I'm remembering correctly, for red deer, but I don't see anything, unfortunately. It's a roe deer. Need to change my colors again. Give me 1 second, guys. I like yellow. Contrast a little bit better. Is my game like bugged or something? I haven't seen a deer and I haven't seen an animal in forever. Colton has returned. And which means that also Colton missed out on my epic Forrest Gump imitations a few minutes ago. You might have to rewind the stream. I think it was like 5-10 minutes ago. I was getting bored. I was like at the top left-hand side of the map, and I was just trying to entertain myself. But I haven't found anything, like literally nothing. I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen a single animal even. I don't know if I need to reset my map or what's going on, but for some reason I'm not finding a single thing. I'm in the right drink time. There just ain't nothing here. But see, ibex, are those the ibex with the really tall antlers, or are those the ones that kind of like have the short and thick antlers? Or horns, rather. Because I'm more for the really tall horned ibex than I am for the little ones. But I don't care to do some ibex hunting. You'll just have to let me know what times to go for them, because the ones that I like going for on this map are the ones that have the real tall horns. So I'm not really big on the tiny, thick horns. I like the tall ones. Okay, which side of the map are they at, Colton? I've never actually hunted for them. I know what they are, and I like the species. I just never really went out of my way to hunt. Are they like at the top portion of the map in the mountainous areas, or are they like down in the bottom areas? I don't know where my animals are, man. Like, I'm not finding a single thing. Top left. Yeah, we can try it out. We can see about them. I would like to have some diamonds or rares of them. Let me know what their rares are. I don't know what they are. What are the rare colors? Just albino Mela? Alrighty then. Now, if you notice I'm on the wrong side of the map or anything, Colton, or I'm not hunting good pawns, just let me know. I'm currently right here. So I'm like up in this area. So you'll have to let me know if I'm in the wrong spot. I'm assuming they go to level 5, if I'm correct in thinking that. Level 5 being diamond potential. I'm pretty sure I'm right there. Alright, man. Not seeing anything. It could be where I reset time or something. Am I in the right area, Colton? Here's the map. So, this is the map, and then I'm up here. You said top left, so I'm at this little kidney-shaped pond, and up here around this shaped pond. And then there's these up here. Am I in the right spot? Because still there's nothing here, so I don't know what's going on, but I do like the ibex on this map. I just haven't hunted them in years. The pond's in the middle, like down here? Or like in the brown area? Green area or brown area? Green and brown? Yeah, okay, I can check that out. Let's see. I guess I'll start with this one right here then. Alright, man, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. I'll probably play Call of the Wild for about another 30 minutes, and then I'm going to probably switch to a different game. I don't know if anybody else is wanting to join chat, but it's either going to be I think that I might just skip Resident Evil because of what's going on tomorrow. I want to make sure that I sleep tonight. Just in case I get too scared, I want to make sure I can still sleep. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably just play Way of the Hunter or something for the last 2 hours for the next part of the stream. Because I do have 2 super rares on there I'd like to age up some. Or at least I think they're going to be super rare. I have a whitetail albino and I have a sandbar deer that's an albino. And I also have like 2 or 3 whitetails that can make 5-star. So I'm thinking I might do a Way of the Hunter for the end of the stream for a couple of hours. What's up, Star Wars? Welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well. We're going to be streaming Call of the Wild for about another 30 minutes, and then I think that I'm going to switch over. I think I will switch over and do some Way of the Hunter for the end of the stream. That looks like a decent one there. Oh, that's a 5. Hold up, that's a 5. Already? No, I don't. It's a 5. I don't want to mess him up if he's a diamond. I don't know what trolls are, Colton, but come on, stop. No, come on, man. Please stop. I don't want to shoot you on the run. I'm going to just sit right here and wait on him. Come on. First place we go to, and there's already a level 5. If I just wish that he would quit galloping. Thank you. But, okay, he's going to gallop that way. Ugh. How are you not nervous yet? They're a diamond at 191. I lost him. Hang on, there he is. So that's a 179, so he has a chance at it, I guess. I just really wish that he would turn. I can't use the 22 trick because he's nervous. It'll just spook him. I like the white ibex. I don't know. I do like these, Colton. I really do like these, but it's the white ones that I like the most. There we go. Hang on a second, folks. No, wait, what? Dude, why is it every time he decides to stop, he starts galloping again? We got him. Let's go. Finally, I got a good shot on him. Let's go see if I got a diamond. Let's go. Colton coming in clutch with the location. Immediately level 5. Immediate diamond potential. Let's go. Definitely worth your pay, sir. Oh, man. You just returned in time, actually, Zero. We just shot a ibex off Quattro Colinas that's a level 5 and it might make diamond. Colton wanted me to go ibex hunting, so I decided to let him tell me where to go, and the very first thing we saw was a diamond potential. And it is a level 5, so this could be my very first diamond ibex. Which would be awesome to put into the European Lodge. But yeah, and then we also had a dilute level 4 mule deer. I don't know if you're here for that on Parquet, and that was the last trophy we had. And then I think that here in about 30 minutes or so, I think that I'm going to switch games, which means that I'll have to temporarily, like very temporarily, in the stream. But I'm going to start a new stream, and I think I'll play for an hour or 2 on Way of the Hunter. Because I have an albino whitetail on there and an albino sandbar deer that are probably going to make super rares. Or at least I'm hoping they do. And I also have a few 4-stars that are on the verge of making 5-stars. Let's see. It is a diamond. My very first diamond ibex. Brown hybrid. Let's go, guys. Put a W for Colton in the chat. V told me the very first pawn he told me to go to had a diamond in it. Let's go, guys. Ibex for the win. Unfortunately, that was the only zone I got to check, though. So I don't know if there was anything else, but honestly, at this point, I don't really care if there's anything else because that was awesome. Very first thing we see on the Quattro is a diamond today. Thank you, Colton, man. That's awesome. Like I said, I used to hunt the ibex all the time, but my favorite ibex to hunt on this map is actually the white ones. I don't remember what they're called, but it's maybe the Spanish ibex or something. I forget what they are, but those are my favorites. I like the ones that are like the white color and have the really skinny and tall horns. I love these too, though. These are really cool. These are really cool ibex as well. I don't know. My mind's kind of going everywhere, guys. Part of me wants to play Resident Evil. Part of me wants to do Way of the Hunter, and another part of me wants to keep doing There are red deer here. Okay, and then another part of me wants to keep playing Call of the Wild. So I really don't know what I'm wanting to do. Zero, are you going to be here for the remainder of the stream, or are you just kind of popping in for now? I'm probably going to be streaming for another 2 hours, is my guess. You're going to be here for the remainder. Are you still wanting to watch me play Resident Evil? Because Colton said that he would like to watch me play Resident Evil, but there was nobody else that would respond. And due to that, I was just going to do some more Way of the Hunter or Call of the Wild. But if you're wanting to see me do if you're wanting to see me do Resident Evil still, Colton said he would like to see it too, and I can still play it if you're interested. I'd have to let it download, but it shouldn't take too long. You'll just have to let me know. I can just do Call of the Wild or Way of the Hunter, though, if you prefer me to stay with the hunting games. Did I already get the car? Yeah, I did. You'd still be interested in Resident Evil? Colton, or what do you want, man? Are you wanting Resident Evil here in about 20 minutes, or do you want to stick with Call of the Wild or Way of the Hunter? I will tell you that if you want me to do hunting games, I'm probably going to switch to Way of the Hunter because I am getting a little bit bored with Call of the Wild, as I have been playing it for several hours. But it's whatever you guys decide. Resident Evil. Alright, guys. Guys, I'm going to decide together. Do you want Resident Evil 2 Remake, or do you guys want Resident Evil Biohazard or Resident Evil Village? I have all three. So, you guys work in the chat real quick. I'm going to decide on which one you want to see. I've never played... I will tell you guys that I did play and beat Village, because that was the one people said was the less scary. But it's been years, and I don't remember much about it. But the other two games I pretty much have not touched. I have never beaten... or even really played Resident Evil 2. The farthest I ever got was just the beginning of the Raccoon City Police Department because I just got into other games at the time and didn't really return to it. And I never touched Resident Evil Biohazard because people kept telling me it was really scary. And I was really young. That was years ago, and I'm just now brave enough to want to play it. So it's up to you guys. Colton says Biohazard. Okay. All right, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. The stream should not end. But I need to get my Resident Evil Biohazard downloading then. Give me 1 second. Alright, guys. It says here that it might be about 30 minutes to 40 minutes before it's ready. So what we're going to do is that we are going to continue with Call of the Wild until it says that it's installed. Once it's installed, we'll stay up a little bit late tonight. We'll play some Resident Evil. It is the weekend, so if we're having a good time, I might even push the stream until midnight, if that sounds good to you guys, because I don't know how long it's going to take with my mom's Wi-Fi to download everything for Resident Evil. But yeah, we'll probably do a late night stream with it. We'll probably play from about 10 to 12 or something like that. Or 9 to 12. So that'd be about 3 hours of Resident Evil. And then in October, guys, whatever I don't finish tonight in October, you guys will get the full playthrough then, depending on what everybody's wanting. Because I do one horror game per year, unless we just get a random time like this where I just want to play it. But every year in October, we will do a horror game on the channel. I'm not a very big fan of horror games, but that's the main reason why I'm wanting to stream them, is because I know I'm scared of them. I like action and I like shooters. I just don't like being scared. And we'll see what's going on tonight. The Ski Ridge people, man. I don't blame them. I'll be doing the same thing Tuesday, but their streams have been going on for hours now, about the same length as my streams have been going. I'm trying my best not to watch it though. Even if they're still going whenever it's bedtime tonight, I'm just going to try my hardest to just not look at it. Nothing too special in that group, apparently. Is it the Spanish ibex, Colton? That's the white ones. Am I thinking about that correctly? Is it the white ibex with the really tall, skinny horns? Are those the Spanish ibex? I'm trying to remember them, because those are the ones that I'm wanting to hunt, because those were always my favorite ones. I do like Beseat, but the white ones are always my favorite. You don't get to know. That's fine, man. No big deal. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me actually look that up. Well, nah. What I'm gonna do, guys, real quick. I think in order for the last part of Call of the Wild, I think what I'm going to do is actually switch over and do a little bit of Yukon. I know I'm bouncing around, guys, but like I said, it's the Call of the Wild's getting a little bit long right now. So until Resident Evil's ready, I'm just gonna kind of bounce around and keep doing different things to keep myself occupied. Because if I stop playing this game, then the stream will stop. So, and I don't want to stop my stream until it's time to do so. I do know though that I do have 2 really big moose that are down here at the train tracks. So I might go down there and try to shoot one of them real quick, honestly. Whoop, wrong time. This is not moose time, is it? No, it's 12/2/16. Yeah, alright, back it up. I'm gonna have to reset. We're gonna have to do a main menu reset. I accidentally reset time twice, so they're not gonna be there right now. Now, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. You will have to be my support system, okay? Whenever I'm playing Resident Evil, I don't know how I'm gonna handle it, because I remember that I originally started to try Biohazard, and like, I don't remember how long ago it was, guys, but it was several years ago. And I remember I didn't even get to the intro. Like, that's how scared I was. Like just going into the house, that's where I quit. Like, I didn't even see what happens in the story. I literally just got into the house, and it was so eerie and quiet. I was like, yeah, no. So, if I start getting too scared and I'm wanting to back out, you guys will have to help encourage me to stay with it, alright? I want to be entertaining for you guys, but I don't want to chicken out either. I'm sorry if I seem like a baby, I'm just saying. I hopefully I'll be able to handle it pretty well, though. I mean, like I said, that was several years ago. And I played Dead Space, and I played Last of Us, and I played a few other games that were like on the boundaries of horror. So I think I'll be okay with it now, but we'll see. Let me see where we're at with the download of it real quick, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to, guys. I just looked at it, and my internet is not as powerful as mine at home, and it's showing that it won't be for another hour. So, we're definitely going to try to play it though tonight. I'm just saying that it probably won't be like extremely soon. Like once it's finally downloaded, we'll switch over. But I don't know how late into the night it's going to be. And if you guys are around the same time as me, and it's getting to the point where you guys get tired and don't want to stay up and watch it, just let me know. We may try it again next week or in the future. But I wasn't prepared to play Resident Evil tonight. I should have already had it downloaded for you guys, but I just didn't think we'd be playing it. Let's see, are these big boys out here? I'm not seeing them just yet. I do know I have 2 diamond potential moose out here. They're not level 5s, but they're really big level 4s. So there's one of them. He's got a decent score. I don't think he's going to make it, though. He's pretty low. He's pretty low end. That one, on the other hand, he's a pretty good one. So I'm going to take him first just to make sure that I get him. Oh, gun kicked so hard I don't know where I went. Alright, we did get him. That one I made a bad shot on. At least I believe I did. Well, I might have got a lung. I might have got his lung. I just smoked the bridge. Alrighty. At least we got them both. Well, that didn't work out. Come back! I need you! Let's see here. There he is. There's this guy at least. Okay, so we actually did get him. We got the liver though. That was the only reason I was able to get full score. But yeah, he didn't make diamond. I didn't think this one would. The other one is the one that I think has a much better chance. So we'll go over there and see what he does. Oh, nice outdoor. That's awesome, man. Yeah, we just got a diamond ibex a minute ago. And then here in about another hour, we're gonna play some Resident Evil. Colton and Zero said they want to see me play some Resident Evil Biohazard. I've never touched it in my life because it just weeded me out too much, but now I'm wanting to play it. So we're gonna once it's finally done downloading, we are gonna play some Biohazard. It's a decent moose, but I ain't gonna shoot him. I don't know where this guy went. We just shot a level 4 moose that also might make diamond, by the way. And of course, the maps are not memorizing my colors. I don't know why they're doing this. If anybody from Call of the Wild happens to watch this stream, whenever it's not live, or if you guys happen to be here right now, that is one bug that along with the dog not following you every time that you're getting away from him, that needs to be fixed because maps used to memorize what your colors that you set the icons to, and nowadays they just reset every time, or they have a bug where they just don't want to remember for some reason. I'm worried that I hit this guy too high, or he's a diamond and just made a long way away. Nope. Oh, he just barely trolled. Ah, he's only 2 off. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh well. What can you do? Level 4 moose are hard to come by. Jeez. Alrighty, let's see. Where am I going to go today? Let's go on another little road trip and try to get this outpost up here. So, Outdoor, I got a question for you, and also Zira, I know both of you guys saw the early access. Don't spoil too much for me, but I was just wondering, is the entire map like Medved, where it's just nothing but snow everywhere, or is there actually some parts of the map that's like dry, dead grass? Like how I'll hear on Yukon, where it's not actually snow until it snows, but, like, I know there's different biomes, but I mean, like, how do they work? Is it like all snow no matter where you go, or is it like some areas it's only snowy if it snows? Kind of curious to know that. What in the world? This is a random stump. Oh goodness, that really stumped me up. Nah. Oh, okay. I thought you had watched one of the streams on my Zero. Never mind for you then. Outdoor, if you're still in the channel though, if you don't mind to answer the question for me, I have been wondering how the biomes work on the new map. Like, just simply, is there some parts of the map that's only snowy if it's snowing like here on Yukon, or is it always snow no matter where you go? I'll be fine either way. I'm just curious. I don't know where. Somehow I'm still on the trail. And I can't even see the trail. I guess Outdoor kind of popped in and then went back. I guess he's watching the early access and he's just kind of coming in and telling me what everybody's getting. Still pretty cool. I like knowing what people are getting. Oh, this ain't an outpost. Never mind. So, I guess the house is down here then or something. I don't know. Guess we'll just run down here. Give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna get a quick drink real quick. Whoop. Resident Evil Biohazard ready to play, but I have to wait for it to download the updates. We're nearly ready to play it, guys. In case you guys are just now joining us, if there's anybody that's been lurking, we are going to switch over and play some Resident Evil Biohazard for probably about 2 or 3 hours to end the stream with tonight, guys. As I am ready just to move on to other things. But hopefully all of you guys still join me for that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, as I've never played the game before, and I hate horror because I'm scared and a wimp. So, okay, I'm not that bad. At least I don't think I will be, but Colton and Zero wanted to see me play some Biohazard, so if you guys are interested in watching me play a horror game this evening, we are going to play it from about 10 p.m. No, from the time that it's done until about 11 or midnight, depending on what my heart can handle. So, hopefully you guys will rejoin me. The stream will temporarily stop, guys, because you better not be attacking me. Yeah, the stream will temporarily stop, guys, because whenever I stop playing the game, I can no longer stream. So the stream will start back up whenever I got Resident Evil ready to go. Hang on one second, guys. It doesn't look like there's anything special on this pond, sadly. Think we'll just keep moving on then. gonna go up here and grab this lookout tower, guys. Give me just a second. Give me one second, guys. Give me one second, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had another text there. Okay, so I can't climb this. That's unfortunate. One second, guys. I'm sorry. Alrighty. Let's see, where is this? So that is an outpost, but why wouldn't it let me get it then? I mean, is it bugged or something? I don't know. Maybe it's part of the story. I have no idea. Alright, guys, just giving you guys an update on Resident Evil. The edition that I have was the free edition that came out several months ago on PlayStation Plus, and it was the gold edition, which means it has the DLCs and everything. Unfortunately, I can't play it until all the updates and all the DLCs are downloaded, so it says it's going to be about another hour. So, we are going to keep playing, guys, for about another hour, and as soon as it's done, we're going to play Resident Evil, unless you guys are ready to get off by then. So, just want to let you all know, it does show it's going to be about another hour before it's ready. Where I am getting kind of burnt, though, guys, what I might do is I might go and check out this pond. And then I might take a break for an hour and then start a new stream whenever the game is ready. That might be what I do. I have been streaming for several hours and my voice is getting a little bit tired anyways. So, I might check out this last pond, guys, and then end the Call of the Wild stream. And then here in about an hour, I'll start a new stream whenever Resident Evil's ready, if you guys are okay with that. Yeah, Colton, Zero, I think you already answered right then by saying alrighty, but Colton, and everybody else who's wanting to watch Resident Evil, if you guys want to comment, just let me know if that sounds good to you guys. I'll probably check this last pawn here and give my voice about an hour's break before we play Resident Evil. So, that may be what I do. I'll just take a break for about an hour and, rest my voice, and then whenever Resident Evil's ready to play, I'll start a new stream. We might play until about midnight or just till we get tired. Alright guys, let me go ahead and refresh my stream. Alright. I'm gonna check this last pawn, guys, and then I think I'm gonna take a break for the bleh. I think I'm gonna take a break for about an hour, and then whenever Resident Evil is ready to play, I will start a new stream and we'll play that for a couple of hours or so. Hopefully all you guys will rejoin me at that time, as I think it's gonna be a really funny and fun time. But like I said, guys, this is just for fun. I'm not planning on doing like a full playthrough of it or anything. I might if we end up having like some really good success and you guys want to see me keep playing it. But it's going to be determined by your like buttons and stuff like that. But yeah, tonight we're just going to play some Resident Evil for fun, and then if you guys decide you want to see more of it, we may play it some more throughout the week next week or something. And then in October, if we end up like, if you guys really enjoy your time and we end up beating Biohazard like within the next couple of weeks, then we might save Resident Evil Village for October, unless you guys want me to go ahead and do that one too. And then I'll play whichever Resident Evil I haven't played. Whichever Resident Evil I didn't touch is the one we'll do in October probably. But Outlast is another game I really wanted to play though. That one's a really scary game, but it's kind of people are telling me that one's kind of short, but it's not. But it's kind of like a mix of Resident Evil style game with just a few more jump scares. So I might do Outlast 1, but I'm not going to do Outlast 2 because I know Outlast 2 has some pretty sinful apparently stuff in it, and I'm not going to be supportive of that. There's very light instances of it in Outlast 1, but apparently it's very overlookable. So and I am going to do that if I decide to play it, but we'll see. All right, Zia, I really appreciate it. Now, I'm not really a screamer, guys. I'm more of a jumper. Hence another reason as to why I was thinking about doing face cam in the future for my horror games, because I have screamed before, but usually if I get jump scared, guys, I'm usually just a silent jumper, if that makes sense. I'm what people want to call a flincher, where I don't like scream when I'm scared, but rather just jump a mile high. So, but like I said, I think it's going to be entertaining either way. Because I get really into games like that, and I tend to want to talk during tense situations. So I think it's going to be a fun time. All right, guys, we got this last little stretch here. See if there's anything waiting on us. I think I'll just run down this direction. I don't know if there is anything down through here, guys. I don't see nothing. We don't see anything by the time we get down there to that little walkway, guys. I'll probably go ahead and call it at that point. I know the pond is like out of render on the other side, but to be quite honest, I just don't feel like running all the way around. We'll just see what we can see. Well, there is a moose there, but no bull with her, doesn't look like. It's a solo female. It's a little unfortunate. Alright guys, at this point, everything else would be out of render at this point, and I really just don't feel like running around this entire pond at the moment. I'm kind of getting burnt out. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it here, guys, before I get too burnt out. For those of you who are here for the Call of the Wild content, this is where I'm going to stop for the night, guys. But again, I'm here in about an hour. Resident Evil Biohazard will be done downloading on my PlayStation. We're going to start a new stream, and we're going to play about 2 or 3 hours on Resident Evil if you guys want to join me there. But for otherwise, guys, I hope that everybody has a great night. I hope make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will keep you guys posted on whether or not we're going to have any more streams between now and Tuesday. But otherwise, guys, I hope you have a great night. I love you all. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys as soon as possible, and I'll see you guys for the ones that are going to be here for Resident Evil Biohazard here in about an hour. But I'll see you guys soon. Talk to you later. Quick Trap, you just now joined in. Before I end the stream real quick, I just want to let you know that here in about an hour, we're going to be playing some Resident Evil Biohazard. I've never played the game before, and I think it's going to be a fun time if you want to rejoin us. But for Call of the Wild, I am calling it quits here for the night. But I just wanted to say that real quick before I closed out, guys. But once again, I'll see you guys soon.